God, what is it about these air elementals that I just can't seem to get correct? How is this not right?
I got a better score than you.
I'm going home. Just call Dad. Tell him I failed.
You're being dramatic. Here. I see. Look. This thing that you've got right here, I figured it out.
Yeah.
Okay. So, you know how it's like 4 steps to elemental degradation. And I've got it. So, you know how 1 is stress over degradation, 2 is minor destable, 3 is current destructuring, and 4 is major destable. I have made it so that you remember it by 1 punch, 2 little, current, 3, 4 major. Because
What?
1 punch makes them aggro, 2 make them start to break down a little bit, and then currents can't get through trees, like 3, to break it down 4 major.
What?
What are you talking about? It makes perfect sense.
See, I thought you were going to start with like S is for smoking, because whatever the first stress, you know?
They don't smoke that.
S, stress, smoke, get rid of the stress.
So, the mnemonic is what exactly?
1 punch, 2 little, current, tree, 4 major.
How does current tree form major? What?
Because current tree,
Like the wind?
tree sounds like 3,
Mhm.
and currents can't go through trees. So 3rd
What
step
about
is
air
current
currents?
destruction.
Wait a second, I think I understand.
Because when they go around the tree, they start to destructure.
Tree currents.
This makes perfect sense. She's a really good tutor.
Absolutely. I think I understand. I think I get it, but
We should all
not like that. But like it. But like the thing that you've said has made something that I thought previously make more sense.
Okay.
So it's.
See, I would have gone with the acronym like SMACM.
Smack.
SMCM. SMACM.
Mm-hmm. That makes that's perfect.
I don't understand it.
What do you mean?
Based on what?
Stress. Or
If you want it to be 1 smack makes them aggro?
1 is S for not smoking. Stress. Smoking is for the other class. 2 is
No.
M for minor.
No, that's
C is for 3 current.
Too
And
little.
4 is for major. Smack 'em.
4 major. Yeah, we agree.
we're saying the same thing here, really.
You know whatever else?
1 punch, 2 little, current, tree for major.
I'm gonna smack both of you.
What? What did I do?
It sounded fun, really.
Oh, fair.
Well, welcome to Lizards and Locations. This is Strixhaven, Syllabus of Shenanigans, session 18. Wow, you are a very good tutor, Bessie.
Thank you.
Yeah, I never would have. Yeah, that was that was good.
I'm being
Where are we?
Astro being spoken to in my brain. There was the RA was in my room, and I was a man in my head. I don't know how he fits in there.
What?
I love it when a plan comes together. So, cat.
Yeah.
Cat. Cats. Who are our sponsors today? Cats.
They're wearing cat t-shirts.
Well, it's not Cat. That they don't sponsor us.
Oh, we haven't made it then.
No.
Get your scissor lift and scissor lift accessories right at Cat. Honestly, if you got a dozer, you need a dozer. Cat's got your back.
Scissor me, cat.
Scissor me.
I'm really hoping some local cat rep wants to come sponsor us. But you can head on over to Dice Legion, probably .com. I don't know. I don't feel like they're a .org or a .gov.
It's definitely a commercial product that they're
yeah.
trying to sell.
According to this, it says dicelegion.com.
Sweet. And use the code LIZARDS to get 10% off all your dice and dice accessories. They won't have scissor lifts. Sorry.
Yet.
Yet.
In the pipeline.
Wow. Impressive.
Or not in the foreseeable future, but yet.
When you actually have
Anything's
a mountain of dice and the only thing they can move is a backhoe.
Honestly, Tonka,
is
please sponsor
very
us.
And who's our second sponsor?
But you
today?
can also go and check out Game Master Monday, who are just, fantastic people.
Yeah, and correct me if I'm wrong, but releases on Mondays?
Yes, they
What?
do. On Mondays, you should smack on the Game Master Monday like button.
Like button. Okay.
On Wednesdays,
We do not condone smacking Game Master Monday. We do condone smacking the like button.
Smack 'em our like button
now,
as well.
on
before you go.
Wednesday, yes, you can smack them our like button.
All right. Other than that, check out our intro. We'll be right back. See you guys. Previously, on Strixhaven, Syllabus of Shenanigans, our lovely ladies witnessed some thrilling ranking matches for Mordecai's Dueling Club. The current rankings are Thorhan in first, Astra in second, Shazu in third, Grayson in fourth, and Calicvel in fifth. During the dueling, one of Cotton's bloodstones began humming. We discovered to be linked to Shazu after closely putting it next to everybody's faces. After dueling, though, the students did some homework and tutoring before heading out to labs. The homework was rough. Let's just say that. Let's just get that right. Asta learned how to make her cantrip Mind Sliver into a scroll. And then, as far as other labs, Cotton learned how to make braces for creatures' limbs. Also might have accidentally injured the wings of a peer she was working on as well, but that's besides the point. For our Magical Physiologies lab, we were tasked with finding these arcane essences of elementals, specifically wind, earth, water, fire. Great band. And so we wanted to go and find these different elementals here. And we found the air. We couldn't find the water one. We ran into an archaic, found out what the hell that was. And then they allowed us to get the earth one. And then we went to go on our way to go find fire, but we ran into these order of light. We met two individuals, Jethro, who was one of the captains, a tiefling individual, and Selena, this very Black Panther-esque tabaxi. They gave us these like stones, almost like gate stones, they'll call them, that allow you to transport back to them so they can safely escort you out of the Fury Gale. You found out the Order of Light, they worship Shantae, which was what the Glint Mantles also worshipped. And then, other than that, you guys went and tried to find the last elemental. You heard about a wildfire up north in Fury Gale. So you kept traveling that way, and you came face to face with one. So we pick up now, just before the afternoon, around midday, a late 1707 DR. And I need you guys to do this thing called rolling initiative, please.
I don't know what that is.
Well, let me
Rolling
tell
for what
you.
now?
You're going to roll a
Just the other people.
D4.
A D4?
Yeah.
Okay.
I rolled a 1. Is that good?
That's about as bad as it gets. Actually, that is as bad as it gets.
My D4, I rolled a 4.
Okay, so
Why are you rolling a D4?
because
told me to roll a D4.
What do you mean?
What else? I rolled a 2.
Okay. So we're going up. Anybody got 3?
2.
14.
But my initiative makes it 6.
Also 6.
TPKs write themselves. What can I say?
4 then.
14.
All right. So natural 1 just means that you won't get to go the first round. That's all that means.
Sure.
But you.
That's all.
Yeah. Let me write these down because that's probably what a good DM would do. So let's these.
I don't think so.
All right. Oh yeah. You know what? You got Melly with you, so that's good. You know,
So, like-
what's the worst that could happen to a tree with fire?
Flavor is
Don't you dare kill Melly with fire.
like the flavor is that Astro is contemplating the what are those called again? Acronym.
The acronym?
Yeah, the acronym of.
It's more like she was.
One punch,
very-
2 little, current tree, 4 major.
No. She was very. More like she was startled by the appearance of a being made of fire. Whoa.
I went to write down fire elements. I wrote down fire emblem.
Actually, no, I wouldn't buy that
Pretty good.
because I only say that because her dad.
Right. I'm not saying she's afraid of like the concept of a fire elemental. I'm saying she was startled by the fact that it appeared in front of her suddenly.
Do you know her dad?
It's like if a freaking, I don't know, bug flies in front of you and you're just like, oh shit.
Yeah, I've got a question for the DM.
DM might have an answer.
Oh, butts.
Can my hat of vermin summon toads as well as frogs?
Wait, what now?
Can I summon toads instead of frogs with my hat of vermin?
Is there a reason why?
Because
Statistically?
Billy Harmon is a toad. And I like toads.
Billy Harmon's a frog.
The
He's a
hermit's a frog.
toad. He's a giant toad.
He's a giant frog.
There's literally no difference.
I thought it was a toad.
The only reason I did giant frogs is the giant frog's stats are different than giant toad.
Pretty sure we were raising toads. But now I'm very confused.
Oh wait, hold on.
He's a toad.
Hold on. You might be right. You're right.
I am right.
Because the original book says giant frog is the word, and I did toad is the word. So you're right.
Yeah, he's
You're right. When you're right, you're
he's
right.
a
Wow, you
toad.
cannot write that.
So you're good with me having toads instead of frogs?
Yeah, that's fine.
Sweet.
yeah.
They don't actually do anything anyway, but they're neither friendly and hostile, and I don't control them, and they act just like regular animals.
Yeah.
So,
Give me a second to calculate all this stuff.
unless they beast bug, then.
All right. What's your total after the
4.
For Fassi?
6.
Farah?
6.
Who has the higher dexterity?
16.
18.
Okay, so Fassi.
Wait, that doesn't make any sense. Why does? Oh right. Wait. No, initiative doesn't benefit from.
Then why, if you both rolled a 2, how can you both have the same one if one has more initiative?
Yeah, +4 initiative.
Does your gloves affect that?
Shouldn't.
You must have some magical item.
You're a bard, so you get the plus
Oh yeah.
something or
Yeah. Initiative is part of Jack of all trades.
Is it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is.
That's
Yeah.
great.
According to John.
according to D&D,
According to D.
which means according to the
That's wild.
books.
Yes. That was what's his face. Gosh, I can't remember the rules maker who just said that. Crawford? Something Crawford? David Crawford? I can't remember what his name is.
That's crazy.
Cat was
14!
okay.
Yeah, I get to go first.
Well, you get to go before all of us.
I guess that does make sense. So proficiency is 2 right now, so 3 + 1. Means my initiative is going to be pretty good. Can't wait to get my performance of creation feature. Or not. Yep. It be the other thing.
Did I end the last
It be
episode
the other thing.
by saying that I get all short and small and upset about the fire?
I honestly don't remember if that's how you used it. But
Feel it?
this part right here is getting edited out, so you can think about that. So.
I mean, that's definitely what happens, but I was pretty sure I said it in the thing.
Can you guys all see the map? Okay, but what's going on here? Does anybody want to rearrange themselves before? So we have Melly here, Cotton, Farah, Astra, and Vassy. Obviously, if you step on fire, ow.
Unless you're me.
This is elevation right here. So this
Look at us now.
this is a 10 feet up. So feet here would be 5 feet up. This would be 10 feet up. So
Wow.
Can you push me up one so that I'm next to Vassy, I guess?
anything else?
Am I next to Vassy?
You're adjacent by diagonal.
Yeah, can you put me like one the way back?
So maybe in the back.
That was fine.
Okay.
Yes. No, well, you're sword dancing, so maybe not.
No, I'm not.
Anybody else? Everybody good? All right.
I have to activate that.
Oh,
All right. So I got you guys initiatives. With that being said, Cotton, you're up. Melly is on deck.
so here's a fun question.
Yeah.
Did I say that I put on mage armor?
Yes, you did.
Sweet.
With that being, that might be the spell you use. Oh no, that's from your
Yeah.
I use mage armor.
Yeah. I was gonna say something that you guys should know is that these guys right here, these red creatures, are two what we call fire snakes. So they're like these like creatures that are completely lit on fire. They have like
I'm having trouble conceptualizing the idea of a fire.
Yeah.
Explain it to me.
they look kind of young. But what you can tell if you're familiar with like Spinosaurus, this that like spine, that fin on their back, they have that on them, and it's just completely engrossed like a mohawk of fire, right? And then this creature right here is a fire elemental, and so this thing would be considered large in size. And so what you'll notice from that is that anything it touches as it glides towards you guys, it just starts to engulf in fire, right? So just to be aware of that. And with that being said, Cotton, you're up. Melly's on deck.
Yeah, so I'm pretty sure last time I said that I had, shrunk down to my alternate form as Archisa, but oh my god, it doesn't really matter anyway because it doesn't affect anything mechanically. Mechanically speaking, I don't know what I want to do to a thing full of fire.
Is it water next to us?
This is the water right here. Yeah, it's like a little pond.
Is it like is it water?
No, not yet. Yeah, it would be warm to the touch, right, but not hot.
I think what I want to do oh god. I'll chill touch the fire.
Okay, is that a range spell or is that a?
It is a ranged spell
Okay.
with 120 foot range.
Okay.
Yeah, so like little adorable skeleton hand comes out of my hand and just kind of floats on over in the wind, and like grips the fire elemental by its like neck.
Okay.
If it had a neck.
Okay. Yeah. So go ahead and roll attack for that.
Yeah. That's a 26.
26 hits.
What?
Oh, it's a bunch of D8. Roll big D8. We're really only 4th level?
Mm-hmm.
Great. Then it takes, it starts, because it's fire and can't really get like the black, like necrotic blood vessel thing going. I
Okay.
feel like maybe it just starts to die out to embers in places, maybe. A little bit of iciness to it.
Okay. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't chill touch actually a necrotic damage?
That's why I
Yeah.
said necrotic.
Okay. Sorry if you said that. I completely missed it.
Like out loud.
Yeah.
With my words. 6. necrotic damage,
Okay.
which hopefully affects fire.
Yeah, it does take the damage. It doesn't seem to be halved or anything.
And it can't regain hit points till my next turn.
Good to know.
And the hand just kind of clings there to remind it of that. It's like, haha, you can't feel
fuck
yourself.
you.
I fuck you.
My little
Okay.
necrotic hand.
Oh,
Yeah,
you're
you
trying
see it kind of like wails out as it does, puffs of smoke, kind of just begin to just emanate from it.
I don't know why it's not happy. It's a very adorable little skeleton.
I like the idea of we're all like this pitch battle, and then Cotton Candy is just like the freaking hand is just floating. It takes like 20 seconds to get there, and just in the most nonsensical way possible.
100%.
It actually takes
Oh.
3 rounds for Cotton Candy to attack once.
Yeah, so that's an action, and I don't have a lot of bonus actions.
Okay.
Yeah. I will pull the 3 little pieces of rock candy out of my pocket and make them swirl with magic. Probably the magic I sucked out of the fire. So,
And you'd like to stay where you are, correct?
yeah, sure, why not? So like the little rock candies are probably sparking with a little bit of fire because I like suck its energy out and use it to make magic panel.
Okay.
Because
Next.
it's a bonus action to make this.
Alright. So we're next up we'll have Melly coming up here now. So with Melly,
He's gonna run away because he's a tree.
he is a little, in a sore spot here. So first thing he's going to do is he's actually going to move to the left here. 5, 10, 15, 25. Kind of back you up there, Astra. And he is going to start off with just putting on, sounds counterintuitive, but he's going to use bark skin on himself. Just to give himself a little higher AC to kind of go against this.
I'm just gonna make my skin thicker. 1 second.
Yeah, just in case they burn a layer off here.
BRB.
All right.
A legitimate way to protect your wood structures.
After Melly, we have is, it says BBG, but it's just the fire element. This is the bigger the boys.
In my
way to
opinion.
protect himself
Nope, not yet.
would be to
Yeah, right.
burn himself.
Exactly, right?
All right. So BBEG is going to come over here. It's going to go with a bit of movement here. We got a good old.
So heavy timber flake.
Ooh, it's pretty good movement. 5, 10, 15, 20,
It's gonna land.
Oh yeah. Come here.
25,
No.
30.
No. Come here.
Don't do that.
All right. And it's going to use its agility attack.
Don't you have a thing to prevent it from doing that?
Oh, do you have that?
I think I got rid of Sentinel actually. I think I have.
Super fuck me then.
Hold on. Hold on. Hold.
Pause for dramatic effect.
Hold. I think I did Mage Slayer.
Is it not in your D&D Beyond?
No, because it won't let me get a feat yet.
Oh, I can show you.
Being
How
very fussy.
I can show you.
Yeah, no, I got rid of Sentinel and replaced it with Mage.
Well, okay. Which you
Well,
use effectively, though.
I'm about to get Mage Slayed right now.
Okay. So it's going to use multi-attack, and because
Over here?
it moves to this like in between you guys, it's going to take 1 on Astra and then 1 on Vessi. So it's going to, rather than just attacking Astra only, it's going to attack 1 of each of you guys, just because you're kind of provoking.
Ah, fuck.
So with that being said, I'm going to be out of my dice roll first. First one is towards Astra. Get fucked with an 8.
With a more
All right. Well, it goes to like whip at you, and like as it goes to, it like starts to smoke. It's like it's like trying to burn hotter, kind of thing, and then it starts like beating his chest, and the hands just going through it. It starts to turn darker color, and becomes a blue flame as it now punches out at you.
You know what I should have done, and I'm kicking myself for not doing this. I should have lucky defeated my.
Yeah, that would be good.
That's true.
You don't have to save that? Too bad. Alright, 18 to hit on Vessi.
Seems mean, but okay.
Yeah, that hits. Gimme.
Alright, so, it's gonna be 2d6 fire. Let's see, if you and you. 4 plus 3 fire, so 7 fire damage.
No, it's 3 fire damage.
Nice, you have that half. Very cool. If the target is a creature or a flammable object, it ignites. Until a creature takes an action to douse the fire, the target takes 1d10 fire damage at the start of each turn. So you're considered ignited. You don't take it now, but at the start of your turn, you would take.
I'm ignited.
Yeah,
What
because
is
you're a creature.
What is it? If it's a creature?
A creature or a flammable object.
If I'm fire resistant, am I?
Also, you could gosh, roll a con save. How about that?
Ooh, I like that. That's a good compromise. Beans. 10.
10. DC was a 13. So yeah, unfortunately, this
I'm on
time,
mine.
each time we'll just have you roll that. We'll just make a little house rule, okay?
Go.
So this time you are considered ignited, so you'll take it at the start of your next turn. You still
I'm gonna
get to
write that
have it.
down.
But yeah, just to remind me on that one that when you have resistance, you can do a con save. I like that.
I'm on fucking fire.
All right, that ends Fire Emblem Stringlingus 2 attacks. The next guy up is the Fire Snake. So now you guys know Fire Snake is up next.
Fire snake.
And so the first Fire Snake is going to be the one up ahead, and he has a movement
Come here.
that allows him to get up to. Were you talking again?
Yeah.
All right, 5, 10, 15. He's going to come up to you here. Multi-attack 2, 1 bite, 1 tail. First one is a 6.
Nope.
The bite. So he goes to bite at you. How do you block it? Like, what do you do? Like
Sword.
Yeah, you kind of just put the sword out, and it just like goes through its mouth as it kind of separates itself and it reforms. The second attack is the tail, and that is going to be a 5 to hit.
Nope. It goes to tail at me, and I fucking skip rope.
Okay, yeah, so it goes to sweep your leg, Johnny, and you just jump right over it, right? And so you can see like the grass underneath you starting to light up a little bit, but not fully taking ignition. All right. After Fire Snake 1 is Fire Snake 2, affectionately known as number 2. And so this guy is going to peek over here. Doesn't like the water, so he's going to stick on this side. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Can he be affectionately known as Snakebow Cocktoasted?
Snakebow Costosta is his new name. And so he's going to go ahead and dash just to get to the other side. It's like right next to you.
No,
Astra. Astra. So they're right next to you as well. But they can't attack because they dashed. That was their whole turn. Now we have Vessi. You are up. I have the fist for you.
Actually,
Excellent.
I have an idea. If you want to hold your action,
Hold my action.
I know.
Farah, you're on deck. Just so you know.
To do what?
Okay, so I wanted to ask you specifically. All right, so I have the performance of creation, feature as part of my class. How big of a barrel can I make with 80 gold?
80 gold.
Yeah, 80 gold worth of barrel.
Big fucking barrel.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, you gotta think gold is expensive. Like gold's a lot.
How big of a barrel can I make that Vassie could reasonably handle?
Size of 2 kegs put together.
2 kegs?
Why?
Yeah.
Okay. Like
80 gold.
Water?
80 gold's a lot.
water?
2 kegs is a lot.
Yeah, well, you gotta think like you gotta think a keg of like wine was maybe 20 gold.
Uh-huh.
So if they can make 80 gold worth,
So 4 times the size of a cask of
yeah,
wine.
I'm saying that's a little too much. So let's do 2 kegs put together. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
2 kegs worth?
Yep.
Okay.
Are you telling me to wait to receive barrels of wine to then break barrels of wine over a fire?
But there could be water.
No, they're going to be empty
Okay.
because I can only create the object, not the thing in the object. But there happens to be a bottle of water right next to us.
Yeah. Oh, it's a pretty decent sized pond. This is 5, 10, 15, 20 feet long, 15 wide.
Oh, hold on.
I can make like 2 gallons of water. But
It's not gonna fill 2 kegs, I'm sorry.
8 gallons.
You want me to walk away from the thing to fill the barrels with water while Astra's being cornered?
I mean, to be fair, he wants you to walk literally 5 feet to your right.
It does. It would trigger an opportunity, but
No one.
12 gallons of salt water.
Oh yeah, from the also but not the snake. Sorry, you're right.
yeah. But
You're right.
Oh god, fire! Oh god, fire! Oh god, fire! Oh god, fire! Oh god, fire!
stabbing it is gonna be like it's gonna do like not that much. But water double.
Is that metagaming you're doing right now?
Oh, it is 100% metagaming, which is why I'm going to stop that right here.
Well, that's why I'm actually gonna be like, I don't think Vassie would think that far. I think she would just rage and start slashing.
Have you
Yeah.
already raged?
That's
I'm finna.
that's fair.
Yeah.
This is a new thing that I haven't done enough for you to be like, hey, Vera, make me something.
I also am an idiot.
It's fine. Oh, yeah.
You could-
For the sake of the game, for the sake of how we would reasonably play this out, yeah, you can. It makes sense.
Too smad. Too smad, too lives.
Anyway, I look these flaming denizens in what is approximately their faces, I think.
Yeah.
And the heat of it, the fire just giving me little baby kisses. I am like exhilarated. The idea of punching a thing made of fire is too great. And I'm so excited that I go into a boiling rage and start swinging.
The concept of punching fire fills you with determination.
Okay.
Yes. So, I'm bonus action Raj.
Raj. Nice.
So I will go ahead and start counting my Raj.
Who's Raj and what are you doing to him with a bonus action?
That's the hard part I have about like,
Nothing
hey,
good.
can you hold your action? Because like, oftentimes when I do that, I do recognize that anything I describe is metagaming. So it's hard to like say, hey, hold your turn, trust me.
You can just say wait. You say, hey, hold on a second.
Yeah, but it's hard to like,
I'm gonna do a thing.
yeah, but usually it's like,
I mean, whether they trust you or not is an entirely separate argument.
How about you put the barrels in the puddle to fill them, and
that's
then
exactly
you
what I'm
go,
gonna do. I'm
Vassie,
gonna put a big enough barrel in there.
go get those barrels, and then she'll
It will
like.
be one single object.
And then I'll just dump in the barrel to hide.
Water isn't
A melee.
But yeah, true.
It's true, Melly should jump in the water.
Anyway, 2 hands, katana,
Okay.
slice dicey.
Okay.
On the big boy. That's a 22.
A 22 will hit for sure.
A slicey Nick Dicey.
Slicey McDicey. So they shall 1 to 10.
I'm sad that I actually read the rules to Blade Dancing and it said that I'm not allowed to make two-handed weapon attacks.
No. I hate that.
It's just part of the rules of Blade Dancing. You can only make single,
I guess I figured the benefits of sword dancing and stuff is already pretty good.
it's fine.
But
There are very many benefits of sword dancing, I must admit.
Anyway, it's 10 slash.
Okay, and it's 9 fire for you.
Well, 4.
Your sword is magical, so it will count.
It will count.
Normally.
I thought you were like at all, and I'm like, interesting.
Yeah, so you get the sense that as you go to swipe through it, it starts to burn you too. So be
Hey.
melee distance.
Question.
Yeah.
I now have my bear totem on because I'm raging.
Okay.
So I'm double resistant.
So 9 would go down to 2. Yeah. Nice.
Add
Very
2
good.
back.
No, raging obviously doesn't do anything, but bear does any type of damage, right?
Yeah, basically.
Except psychic, I think, right?
No,
Yeah.
I think it cuts.
There's one that it doesn't do.
I just can't remember what it is,
Hold on, let me check.
We'll continue.
but yeah. Yeah, so as you swipe, as you take the cuts on it, you go straight through it, like it starts to go up your skin and burn. Not as effective as it typically would, right? But yeah,
Kisses.
you can feel it. Like attacking this thing melee could be dangerous.
It is all damage except psychic.
I figured it was like
Only your brain is not protected.
You could maybe argue necrotic, but psychic makes sense for sure. All right. Do you have a second? You're not yet because you're not level 5 yet.
Not yet.
A psychic.
And even if I have to get to level 6,
Okay,
Hey, same.
because you split. Yeah. Okay. Any movement? Anything else? Bonus action, stuff like that. You use bonus action to rage, right? So.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And I'm gonna. I kind of want to scooch closer to my sister, but yeah, I'm gonna scooch closer to my sister.
Okay. So that will prevent an opportunity attack against the
From the snake. Yeah, fuck that snake.
Okay. So I'll put you completely adjacent now. They'll take a bite at you. We'll say.
Sure.
A 7.
No.
I'm rolling like shit for my bad guys.
Or
He goes
honestly,
to bite me and I kick him.
honestly, thank God.
All right. Yeah, he goes to bite you, like just like snaps, and you just kind of like kick the fire, like mouth with it, kind of just
Like-
to space.
No.
All right, very very cool. Next up we have is Farah. I got the little stater for you.
Thank you.
I dare those little bastards to cast a spell.
So, Farah is going to go to the right of Cotton Candy, and she's going to. I don't have to necessarily be that close. I'm just going to do that.
Okay.
I'm not in the water though, like just outside of it.
Put you right here.
Yeah.
Okay.
And she's gonna play a little song.
Item acquired.
Barrel is gonna kind of like form, like it's just gonna kind of like there's just gonna be kind of like this like bubbling, and it's just gonna form out of nowhere, and all this water's gonna go.
Yeah, I'm picturing like in the Hobbit movies when they had the barrel thing down the river, and it just fucking like fills up straight with all the water. It's like kind of buoyancy bouncing there.
I will admit so the barrel does have like I created it so it has handles on the side, so
Okay.
you like hoist it out.
Okay. So
Okay.
like one of the keg tossing championships.
Mm-hmm. So I'll be like, Fasty, grab the barrel. Water, bad for fire.
She perks up. Looks. Interesting.
Very nice. That was your movement. Some free action and talk. Was the casting an action?
The performance of creation is an action, and
Okay.
then bonus action, I will play a little swift like flight of the Feywild
Okay.
song for
Pixie dust.
Huh?
Flight of the Pixie Dust
Mm-hmm.
song for Vassie to be inspired.
So Vassie is now inspired.
Was that D6?
Yes.
Give me my D6.
Action, bonus action, all that good stuff. That brings us to not Astra, but the placement of Astra. So you're kind of just like,
I'm being bullied.
it's kind of like one of those things that like, the idea of the startled goal is that kind of like, even though it's a little uncharacteristic, all you things just start rushing towards you. You're watching nature just get lit on fire, and there's so much to take in the senses that it just causes you to react 10 seconds. You know what I mean? Essentially, is what's going on there.
I imagine it's something like I trip, like not so much.
Okay, so
but
maybe a fumble or something.
yeah,
like
like it'll be funny if it also plays into the fact that when I tripped, this thing came over to attack me, and like, as I was tripping, it misses,
that. Yeah,
which would go well with my lucky
like that.
feat, but not necessarily like the fact that I should have used it.
No, I like this. That's good.
Something, but yeah, like I do enjoy like Astra being lucky, even in those instances where she feels not so much.
Okay, very very cool. All right, Cotton, you're up with Melly back on deck.
So, my buddy over here is really, really smart about water and fire and shit. So I'm going to pull out my alchemy jug, which I keep in my bag,
Your butt.
because why not? And I'm going to unstopper the saltwater cork
Okay.
and start spraying at probably a pretty high pressure 12 gallons worth of salt water
Jeez, where at though?
at the fire elemental and the
You'll
snake
probably have to get a little closer just because you're
closer to it.
okay. Good enough. All right.
Just
You're
champagne
essentially-
spraying it.
So you're essentially using that pressure to create a hose. Is
Yes.
that the kind of idea. Okay. It's a little weird, a little janky. Can you make like a sleight of hand for me?
It's an AoE attack.
Ew. That would be a 21.
21? Okay. So what's going to end up happening is these two creatures are going to make dex saves, okay, to see how they do with this. Alright, so the fire elemental itself does a 9, not good enough. The fire snake, though, does back up. We'll say it kind of backs up right there. So...
Was it right in front of me or?
No.
Okay.
No, it was already 10 feet away from you. So yeah, that one kind of backs up. So that one dodges it completely. Gosh, I'm trying to think about damage for this. I think for this, it would count as 4d6. So go ahead and roll 4d6.
Still a lot with these
It's
days.
considered dangerous.
Isn't there there used to be
Improvised damage.
Well, there used to be a table of how much damage water does to environmental. Like they had a specific.
Oh yeah, I don't know it personally, so I'm just going off the improvised damage table.
15.
15 is very good, and 15 water damage, which even though it doesn't say it's susceptible, we're going to make it susceptible. So 30.
Yeah, 5th edition does not like weaknesses.
Yeah.
So is that
Vulnerabilities is worse.
Sure.
is that all 12 gallons all at 1 6-10 second interval, or do I stand there and keep pumping it?
That's a lot of water to come out in 10 seconds.
I would have to say you have one more use of it. So I'll say you got 6 gallons up.
Still crapped up, but yes.
Alright. So that's your action to do that. obviously.
Yeah.
You move just slightly. You still have more movement if you wanted to, but
Yeah.
anything else?
I mean.
Can you split your movement?
Yes. Yeah.
Am I adjacent to the fire elemental right now?
Yes, you are.
Has it already? It hasn't. I'm the start of the thing.
You're
Right?
the start of the new round. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, poo. That's useless. Hellish Rebuke is fire damage. Not gonna try to use Hellish Rebuke then.
Is the Hellish Rebuke a reaction for when something attacks you?
Yeah, like when you back up and.
Oh, then it kills you, and then it hits you, and then you use your reaction to do it. Huh?
Yeah.
Really?
But it's fucking fire damage, so I'm not gonna waste that. Unless you're willing to let my Hellish Rebuke be chronic.
No. I think the only difference one is the frost one, right? Or Agathis.
Oh, armor battle.
Where Agathis is cold damage. Alright. Cool. Good for you.
Yeah.
Alright, Melly,
Made me rebuke.
after doing Bark Skin, is going to concentrate on that while they turn Wild Shape into a wolf.
Thor's Rebuke.
A little less burnable.
That was so smart, Melly.
So you see, like, its leaves start to shed as it then becomes like fur, and it just grows down. It goes down into this like wolf-like form.
Goes
and
down,
it's
does it?
going to attack the fire snake. It's not the smartest thing,
Fur can also burn.
but not
Just-
burn vulnerable like a tree would be.
Depending on how big the tree is.
Alright, so for the bite, it's going to be an 18 to hit, which does hit the fire snake. Does
Fire snake.
2d. Plus 2, 3, 4, plus 2 is 6 damage to the fire snake.
Higher water. Can flag a snake.
And it doesn't have to do the thing because it's immune, if I remember right. Yep, it's immune to
Flag a serpent.
So it doesn't have to make the strength save that Wolf would cause it to. So that ends Melly's turn. Next up is the Fire Elemental, making 2 more strikes.
What up?
You did damage on it, right?
I'm getting
Mhm.
a cry.
It's gonna hit you twice then. You
Gimme!
did damage.
I'm a cry.
Alright, first one
I'm
is okay, this is a nice hit here. This one is a 22 to hit. Okay. Second one is not quite gonna hit, it's an 11 to hit.
Nar.
Alright, so for fire damage, ooh, visible. 14 fire to hit.
So 3.
Yeah, because it goes down to 7, down to 3. Yep. So it'd just be 3 damage for you.
Amazing.
Yeah, very, very good. Can you do that You haven't doused yourself, right? So you're still on
Not
fire?
yet.
Okay. Did you roll the d10 on your turn to see if you took any damage?
Oh, I thought you rolled it. Do I roll another damage?
Yeah, that one was for you getting hit. Sorry. Then when you hit it, I also roll damage against it. If you're in melee.
Well, I rolled a 2, so.
So 1. Yeah.
Well.
Don't take it. You're good. Yeah, you're good. You're good. So we'll say that one didn't. We'll say because it does, you don't take a damage, you're no longer ignited from that one. So now make a con save for this one.
I'm not rolling well on these con saves.
13.
That's an 11.
11. So it still misses it. Yes, you are. You're like kind of like just naturally dying down. Your skin just is freaking proof, fireproof. And then it starts to catch up again. You start to catch just a little bit more. Maybe it's the clothing that's getting caught.
They're gonna be fucking naked as hell.
I'm gonna be so naked.
Alright, that ends the fire element's turn. Now it's the fire snake's turn. Fire snake just saw
There's a picture of
wolf
Thurston
appear
Thursday.
and bite it. So it's gonna attack the wolf. That's pretty good. That was a 16 to hit melee. And with their bark skin,
I like the idea of like
still hits.
the fire like hitting her, and she's just like, and then like when the fire goes away, her hair is like done up perfectly, and she has like it just gets like sexier each time like fire hits.
So,
How is it making her hotter?
so both will hit
Oh.
on melee.
Fire only makes her hotter. What the
Bite. 6 damage on the bite. And 10 damage on the tail. So 16 damage. He is no longer in wolf form.
Oh.
Belly! And he takes 2 extra damage, but he is vulnerable to fire, making it 4.
Even in wolf form, he's vulnerable.
No, he carry on.
lost
The
him.
carryover damage.
Conversely, does a water elemental heal him?
No. Alright, Fire Snake 2 is going to come over to Cotton.
Oh
And it's going to attack you, Cotton.
Come slug us,
Ooh, that's a good roll. So for the what's called the bite attack, it's going to be a dirty 20.
no. Yeah, no, that hits.
And for the tail attack, it's going to be a 16. They both hit? Or?
Yep.
Okay. Alright, so that is... Again, I just had this, but I see there. Alright, so for the bite attack, are you resistant to anything that you know?
Not that I'm aware of.
Okay.
Unless they're undead.
No. Alright, so 7 damage for the bite. And 6 damage for the tail. So literally, as it like goes up to you, it goes and bites on your shoulder, and then as it's biting around you, it wraps you around with its tail and just starts to burn you, and you are considered ignited as well.
Sweet.
This music is not fitting for the situation that we're in.
It's switched over from there.
Does it seem like the snakes are fire resistant?
They're called fire
You
snakes.
can make an insight
I
check.
mean, I'm sure they are, but maybe they're not.
Make an insight check.
Yeah, there you go.
Fuck me.
They're kind of vanilla.
12.
Considering that they were, considering when you first saw them, they were just standing in the flames.
Oh, fair point. Good point.
Takes a sip of the drink.
Oh, a drink. The drink sounds great right now. I'm gonna go and do something else because I don't get that play for a few more rounds for a second.
Actually, gonna give me some.
Am I adjacent to
What do you
the, not that it matters right this second, am I adjacent to the fire elemental?
Oh, are you adjacent, you said?
Yeah,
To the fire elemental?
yeah.
You are not adjacent. Oh, yes, you are. Sorry, diagonal.
Here, diagonal. Pretty
Okay.
sneaky, guy.
Okay. It's 3d10 though. And I think they're resistant or immune.
They were standing in fire.
Okay. Fine. I'll just sit here and not use my really cool reaction that I've never gotten to use before.
Both the snakes and the elemental were just standing in fire.
Fucking fine.
I know, I get to have something with an immunity today. Yeah.
Oh yeah, well, take your immunity and you can enjoy it.
Fucking fine. That's my.
Immune to poison.
That's good. That's good. I will miss my reaction then.
Next one up is that one. Yeah, it is going to be Farah with Astra. No, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
It's not.
The border of the thing has fist.
What the hell happened?
Fisting first.
Why were you doing something just now?
I was talking about a reaction.
Oh, okay, that's what threw me. That was what threw me off. Vasti is up, then Farah. Yeah, fisting is next.
Fisting is next.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take the reaction to just walk away from this guy into the pond, grab the barrel.
Okay, so you're gonna go ahead and walk away. Now you will be taking 2 opportunity attacks. Right?
That's fine.
Okay.
Let him.
Stop it.
Let him try.
Use their reactions.
All right, so we got.
I can escape. I may escape.
Okay. This one's for the snake.
Mhm.
Snake makes a
Why am I looking? I keep doing that.
5, so that doesn't hit, right?
Nope, I jump rope.
Elemental. So you just jump right over it.
I'm sorry. That happens.
Okay, this one might hit. Dirty 20 from the fire elemental.
That hits, so as I jump, I get the fist, but I use the momentum, like he hits me, but the momentum sends me towards the pond. Let's say that.
Okay. Okay. And then for the damage. $12 fire.
So,
3. And then I need to roll a d10 for this starter attack.
Yeah.
It was an 8, so 4 to 2. 2 from just being ignited.
do I roll my con save this turn?
No, that's only to see if you get ignited. You have to douse yourself out otherwise. The only reason why
I was doing cons for resistance.
Well, are you walking into the water to pick up the barrel?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, she's in the water.
No, the reason they did the con was to see if you can get ignited because you're already resistant.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. The other one got doused because you were just so fucking like it rolled a 1, so resistant to resistant.
Anyway, I'm in the water now, so I assume that's doused because I'm short.
Yes. Yep. Absolutely. That would do that.
And then I would like to throw the barrel at the elementals.
Okay. Because the snake's pretty close, but the elemental is a good 15 feet away from you when you throw it.
Mhm.
Let's go ahead and have a athletics check.
Athletics check.
You're pretty good at this.
And I'm enraged. Pretty sure that gives me advantage.
Bonus because athletics is used for strength.
Yeah.
Strength is used for athletics.
Gain advantage on strength tests and saving throws. Use this. Pretty good at athletics though.
We also have a bardic inspiration.
I'll burn it for this. Nice. 22.
Yeah, 22 is definitely going to hit. It'll hit the fire snake and the fire elemental.
I was gonna say the fun part about my bardic inspiration is when you use it for an ability check, you can re-roll it and use it better too.
That is very good.
I rolled the max, so I don't have to. But base.
So you get advantage on your
For-
bardic
for an ability
inspiration.
check.
It's
yeah.
an ability check, which is
For a saving throw, it's whatever you roll on a dice plus my spell casting ability modifier, you heal?
Bro, that's fucking sick. Hot dang.
Yeah,
Hot.
I got a lot of cool stuff with my bardic inspiration.
That's wild.
Okay, so you're throwing the big barrel,
Mhm.
right? So we'll go ahead and make this.
It is.
Think of gallons.
What
So you put 6 gallons and it did 46.
Oh no, it's just plus.
I'm not going to go into crazy math. Let's just do 10d6 flat.
10d6. I need some
Yeah.
d6s, cat. I need 4.
Because this is letting out all the water.
Only 4?
Yeah, I know.
I
Oh, that
got like
feels good.
6. I was all like, you need a lot of
Welcome to
dice.
God.
Yeah. Welcome back to dog. Oh, wow. Okay.
No, it's great.
I mean, they're vulnerable to it too, so there's that.
You're getting it 10d6 plus the vulnerability?
Yep.
Damn.
That's the way it is. You're using,
Okay.
you're using its vulnerability against it.
Well, my question is essentially, would this do 10d6 damage to just a dude?
100%.
I'd say water on fire. Yeah, a barrel.
Well, right, and you're using that for the vulnerability.
But if
Yeah.
I throw a barrel full
Well,
of
the
fire, which is
vulnerability-
the opposite at you.
Right, that's what I'm asking. If, like, let's
Yeah.
say Vasi threw this barrel of water at me, would I take 10d6 damage?
But it wouldn't be a barrel of water because it'd be you and we'd be attacking you, which would make it a barrel of fiery oil. The equivalent of water at fire.
Right, and that's what I'm saying. He's attributing that to the as being the weakness, but he's also giving you 10d6 damage. I'm
Yeah.
just,
Yeah.
Hey, if that's what you want to do. That's fine. I'm just making sure.
Yeah, I mean, in the original rules for water on fire, it's ridiculous. It's per so many cubic feet or whatever
Yeah.
equals it. And
Yeah, they do.
It's ridiculous.
They do a metric.
It's hundreds of damage. But, yeah. So this
36.
36 damage. That's before it doubled, right?
Before double, yeah.
Okay. So the snake is obliterated. You just see it like it gets toasted. It just immediately gets over, mystifies immediately, right? The fire elemental will also get toasted from that as well. So that whole area is just smoke everywhere. Can I have Astra and Cotton make dex saves, please? Or Constitution saves. Either one.
You can just see Faerun going like,
That's gonna be a
Because that
constitution.
is boiling smoke and steam coming at you.
Vasi, you can hear her ferally screaming.
15.
15? Okay. And
Constitution.
then for Astra,
11.
11. Okay. So the
Just a nice spit spurt.
is going to be 7 fire damage to you, and half for you, so 3.
Okay. Am I also unignited?
No, this is just the steam. This is the steam letting out.
I was hoping
This is
the
a
water.
really bad song.
I was hoping the water had like sprinkled across me.
Yeah.
But I still need to stop, drop, and roll.
No, you're not ignited.
I was ignited.
When did you get ignited? Oh yeah, you did get ignited. Yeah, sorry. I forgot you got ignited by the snake.
Yeah, so the water splashing across so the fire elemental wouldn't put me out?
No.
I didn't kick the camera. You didn't shake.
I definitely threw a barrel at them and then they got soaked. So, like, it's not like I went, splashy! I went,
Yeah.
combination, bludgeoning, and collateral.
Alright, so fastest injury.
I have no more action economy as much as I would love to run up and start punching the other snake.
Okay, very good to know. Can we have Farah? You're up.
Farah's gonna go run over to Astra
Hello.
and boop her with the staff of healing.
Yeah. And bop.
Okay.
She's gonna be like,
Bop.
she's gonna see that she just got
Bop.
like Syllabus damage. She's gonna be like, Astra! She's gonna, hit the
What?
bop.
She's not Astra's day.
Oops, sorry.
And what does that mean?
It means I'm gonna heal you, which
No.
I need to figure out how much I do. Okay.
What?
1d8.
Shoot.
Let's say it hits you in the horn so you don't feel it start to see.
No, I wanted to go like in between like where the horn goes and just right on the fucking head.
Okay. Plus spellcasting ability. Whatever. So you heal a solid 12 damage.
Nice. I am back at full health.
Wow, I feel better.
I'm very,
Hey, I'm no longer burnt.
oh, nice.
And you can see me like still helping.
Whack.
Winding up for another one.
Oh god, divine, thank you.
Alright. Anything else for your turn?
Like, you good? You sure you're good?
Yay!
I think this is how this works. And she will So like, well, get out there and I don't know, stab it or something, and give Astra bardic inspiration.
I just
Okay.
gave you the die back, so you can give it to Andrew now.
Alright, so you have bardically been inspired.
I feel inspired. I do.
Alright. Astra, you're up.
Baronically inspired.
I wish that chromatic orb had water damage.
Has cold damage, right?
Yeah, I guess that would count.
Cold damage will count for water damage.
When they do the water damage on fire, they say it's cold damage.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, there you go. Alright, so has it used its attack opportunity yet? I don't even remember. I don't
This one has not. The one that died over here did, and the elemental did.
Those are the ones that you juiced up, yep.
And
This guy just doesn't have people really.
do I get disadvantage for casting a ranged spell in melee?
You wouldn't unless you have Warcaster. Yes.
But you should protect.
Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna start blade dancing. You know, it feels a little overkill, but I'm gonna start blade dancing.
Okay.
And then move back 10 or 5 feet.
Okay. So move it back this
Yeah,
way.
just back towards cotton candy.
Oh,
Oh no,
cotton,
yeah, go
sorry.
away from it. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So it gets its attack of
If
opportunity.
it wishes to take it, yes.
Yep. That is a 6. Okay.
I have wasted the blade dancing thing, but that's fine. I'm going to cast chromatic orb.
Okay. And I'm guessing cold damage.
Yes.
Right.
20, dirty 20.
You already 20 will hit.
Okay, so let's do 48 damage. I rolled a 21 before doubling it.
Okay, yeah, that Spire Snake is
saw that
beyond.
Yeah, it pops up in the thing.
Very, very cool. Alright, so that guy's gone.
It's how you know I'm not lying.
Alright.
Which I would never do.
That brings us back to the top of the round.
Sorry, what is there still to do?
I'm just
exactly.
kidding. I'm just kidding. I only lie when I'm the DM.
So, with that being said, you notice that the fire begins spreading.
Oh, that's not good.
We need to find the essence first.
Guys?
Guys, I've got an idea. Let's leave.
Well, I mean, yeah, but we need the fire essence too.
That's true.
Just grab it.
Do
Just
I
grab
see
the fire essence. I grab the
I
fire essence.
volunteer.
Is that the fire essence is there? Yeah.
I grab it.
Okay. You have grabbed it.
And we run
Running
away.
Running away.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys run away. The fire.
Wait, I
spreads
want to splash more water on it.
Another 10 feet.
I'm gonna run into that pond and start splashing.
How heavy is Melly?
He's
Why?
a tree dude.
He's got speed the same as you. His speed is 30.
What do you mean how heavy is he?
Because I could pick him up and fly away. And
Oh, his speed is 30. It's moving 10 feet per 10 seconds, so it's slower than you. Yeah.
Alright, so we have the thing?
Yeah, you have the thing.
I'm leaving.
Is the splashing working?
What can you explain it a little bit? Kind of what you're doing?
Splash.
You're literally splashing. Two things. The first is make a con save.
Sure.
Because water's
I've
getting a lot warmer.
I'm so good at con saves. Oh, I actually did well on that one. 15.
15. Okay. So you feel the water getting warmer, like, ooh, this is a nice little hot bath theater. Oh, it's getting really hot bath. This is so hot right now. You know, that kind of thing.
Ooh,
And you're splashing, it seems to be negative. Not working.
I'm outie.
Bassy, come on, let's go. We got the
All
thing. Let her out of here.
So you guys are going to go ahead and leave the scene.
Farah's like running and she's like, I'm flammable, I'm flammable, I'm flammable.
I'm not.
This was north. This is
Show
the way
off.
you're heading. You guys came south. I'm guessing you guys are just heading straight back
Yeah, we're
south.
going back where we came from.
Are we
Okay.
gonna use that stone to
I was gonna say
to
you-
the?
I mean, that was going to be the thing if you guys didn't just leave.
So what you guys want to do? Tell
So
me
we
how
have
you,
the
how you,
essence of
what's the play here?
Stone.
Using
Thing.
stone?
yeah, let's get away from the fire.
Well, Asher's going to be like, well, are the stones
Got the essence.
one used? And then by the time she's finished her sentence, all of them are gone.
I should say this, and I apologize for delaying it. Who went to go grab the essence? Okay.
We won't. We both said we would.
Okay,
Yeah.
can you guys both make Arcana checks for me, please.
Yeah, I'm pretty good at those.
I'm not. Oof.
Hold on.
You don't pick up the fire.
Because remember, this plays.
That's a natural 20.
Okay, so
And
the,
that's
re-
a 6.
the reason why I'm asking is because arcane is how you harvest a this type of creature. So you're able to easily harvest the fire element.
I harvest this bastard in my sleep.
Yeah.
So say, do we harvest more?
I'll say you get double portions on it. With a natural 20.
Fire.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'll say that you're able to get the fire newts. Not the fire newts. Sorry, the fire snakes. Their essence.
I ran up and just started grabbing at ashes.
Yeah. you're just grabbing like soot and shit from the.
This isn't right, Roddy.
I took a portion of the remains of my shirt and scooped a bunch of shit in there.
There's such like a difference too in like like imagine like a really shiny piece of like charcoal. You know it's kind of what you're getting, and you're just getting like dirt and shit.
I grabbed as much as I could.
Fire elemental.
Good job, bastard.
Fire elemental essence covered.
And then you guys are using the gate stones, correct?
I believe
Yeah.
that is the
Alright, they take 10 seconds to activate, which is like a full round, right? And do you guys? I'm guessing you guys hold hands, like I said.
Kumbaya, yeah.
And you guys are then immediately brought back to where you guys last saw the Order of the Light, and you see Jethro standing there as well. As
And I fall 4 feet because I didn't
Selena.
account for my height.
Yeah, I also fought 4 feet, and also I'm
It's just like, oh, are you good?
Great.
You-
Always with the teleportation.
also still raged and also naked.
you're there's a lot of clothing missing from Vasti over
So we
here.
had 2 vials of fire elemental then?
Fire elemental essence. I'll give you the correct name. Sorry. It is called Mote of Fire. 2 motes of fire.
Oh, I've just been calling them vials of blank elemental.
That's fine.
I
That's
didn't
what I've
put
been
it in a
describing
vial.
them. The Hammond's official way of calling them is motes of fire. Like mote of air. You have mote of air, mote of earth, and mote of fire.
Oh, I have not.
Do we have one mode of air?
You have 1 mote of air, 1 mote of
Earth.
earth, 2 motes of fire.
Oh, 2.
And
I thought there was-
actually,
wait,
we have-
listen, there's 3 first. 3 things.
Yeah, I just gave you 2 for the
Oh,
nat 20.
That's fair.
We also have an extra mode of air elemental dust from class.
Yes, you do. Yeah, we did talk about that as well.
Nice. That in my inventory.
All right. With that being said, you guys get back to
And we each have
the Order of Light, and Drethrup is standing there.
We each have one.
We each have it, but
I see you all made it back. Anything? Did you find that fire element you're looking for?
Yeah, I don't think that was a controlled burn back there, though. It's spreading.
There's a spread.
Yeah.
Selena, can you take 3 others?
Yes.
She looks at you, and then just begins walking away.
Find her and
I do.
So this is just like.
Are you like a couple?
We're married, yes.
Oh.
It's okay. It's a compliment. Thank you.
Just over here.
Hey man, your wife is hot.
So, what'd you encounter? You said fire seems to be widespread. Any elementals?
Well, yeah, with fire elemental and 2 fire snake thingies.
Fire snakes. Any salamanders as well, or just snakes?
Just the there's.
They're baby salamanders. They become very big,
Oh.
very nasty.
No, we just saw the snakes.
Yes, a pretty good sized fireman soon. She's holding out her 2 boats.
They had like fins on them or something.
Well, I think. Oh, yes. Okay, they were babies, and that's good. Good for you. Other group was looking for air elemental. I guess for your guys' magical physiologies you're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
They found it, but here.
Oh.
Almost died. We had to
Oh.
send people in to intervene.
I'm gonna roll to see if I know what that is.
Yes.
What do I roll?
History, nature, any of those things, or something like that. You can do Arcana too, because they are magical.
If it's an Arcana, then 24.
24. Okay. Anybody else want to roll as well?
Nature or Arcana? I'm terrible at all of those.
What you tell me your
19,
base is
okay.
kind of about it, you know?
19.
19,
15.
17 for a what? What type?
Either, it's the same.
Okay.
Nature.
And then what was yours?
Nature.
Nature and
I used nature against
Nature.
16.
So for my nature people, you kind of know that it's this kind of like long, many-legged, like almost like salamander snake-like creature. But gosh, I'm trying to picture. Monsters Incorporate Randall.
Yes.
You know what I'm talking about? A gigantic one of those that spits lightning, right? And so they are very, very large creatures. From what you know about, they extremely are territorial, fairly intelligent beasts for what they're able to trap people. And they are extremely aggressive. You know that lightning blast alone can take down parties by themselves. So these creatures are if the Order of Light didn't step in, that would eliminate most of your class.
Does anyone else feel like this is a bit above the pay grade of students?
We get paid?
It's an expression.
Oh.
Are you kidding? This was the best day ever.
I get paid.
Nice.
Ash was gonna look at
Are you gonna
Vassy,
pay us?
who's sitting there
No,
singed,
I get
tits
paid.
out, fully like fucking almost nude, and she's
Oh.
like,
Tits
That's
out
right, yeah.
usually means the best day ever.
Yeah, she's not even covering up. She's just titties.
Tits out.
She's gonna be like, oh, and then she's gonna be like, oh, right.
So
Thank you for.
it is necessary, but thank you for acknowledging. So you guys need passage back to.
don't we need
We still need
water
a water
elemental as well?
elemental.
I think we failed with that one, guys.
So,
Do you think-
metagaming a little bit, if we failed it, is it technically like.
The idea was that you failed that part of the lab. Yeah.
Okay.
Obviously, I'm not going to say you guys can't do it. But,
I mean-
was there a time limit for this lab, though? Is it like.
when I said we were starting the session, we were getting close to afternoon, and so you're supposed to be done by afternoon. So it's a 2-hour segment, essentially.
We got the one for air, we got the one for earth, and we got 2 fire. I think that counts.
Yeah, you've passed the lab by far.
I'd say we're good. I don't want to die.
I mean, overachieving is kind of what I'm here to do, but I have another lab I have to get to, so I don't want to.
Yeah, I gotta go change clothes.
You look.
If it
great.
were a 2-hour
How
class,
did
did that mean that I
you get
missed
hotter?
Arcanobotany?
That's next. You will miss if you try to go.
Oh
for
no,
it.
I definitely don't
Yeah.
want to miss
Yeah.
Arcanobotany.
So we'll call that. We'll call that the stakes. If you go to look for it, you will miss your next lab.
No, really have to go to
Nope, we
Arcanobotany.
passed the lab. I'm more than happy to
Okay.
accept that.
So you guys are able to return back. So what ends up happening here is Jethro goes, "All right, can I have those stones back, please?"
Yeah,
So you hand him the stones.
mine is hot.
He goes,
What do the stones look like?
Yeah, that was my question.
like the actual look of
What
them.
do they look?
So they are what appears to be some type of like onyx color, like a deep black onyx, right? And then the actual emblem of them is this like.
So it's pretty distinctive then.
Yeah, it's like I'm trying to think of the color. It's yellow, but what's the gemstone for yellow? It's like
Topaz.
a topaz, like that kind of.
There are a few.
Yeah, like amber-ish kind
Sure.
of look to it. In the middle, like it makes the runic scrabbling.
Gold is also available.
Yeah, and it just says gate. Like in Draconic, it says gate. If anybody reads Draconic.
No, what was
I
that?
wish.
I was trying to think of a way for Astra to steal it, but
Oh, okay.
there's no way that she could recreate something like that without previously thinking about doing so. But no, she hands it back.
Did we say that we just kind of get the type of magic prestidigitate or whatever?
Yeah, I was okay with that. Yeah. What's your thoughts?
Can I prestidigitate a stone in my pocket and hand it to him?
Can you read prestidigitation to me? I don't
It
remember if it
makes-
does rocks.
It makes items for a moment. You
Can-
let me make a gemstone.
Yeah, can you-
I don't have it.
Oh,
That's the thing. If I go to manage spells, I might go to get it. It makes an object, a tiny object.
What the fuck is this?
okay. Well, it definitely constitutes as a tiny object. It does not make magical objects though.
No.
So
What the
So
fuck
if he
is
checked
that?
it for magic, he would
Yeah.
know it.
Go ahead and do a deception with disadvantage, just because he is good at his job.
He's good at his job.
Well, he handles these all the time. I mean, this isn't. I'll do a contesting against you.
I'm sorry for our podcast listeners who just heard me be like, "What the fuck is that?" To be fair, the people watching also don't know the context of what's happening here. And
Don't worry about it.
yeah, she's not gonna know. Okay,
No, I'm gonna tell you
okay.
right now.
Well, we're waiting on bated breath.
I have it on my calendar here. because I had Blink 182 stuck in my head, so I was testing a yellow gel pen to see if it wrote on the black, and it does. So I wrote "fuck a dog in its ass."
No, that's not what you wrote. Read the entire thing.
Fuck a dog in its ass, and then I had more space left, so I went boys, lol, ooh.
You can see why my response to that was, what the fuck is that?
I just wanted to fill the whole bar.
Have you ever heard that song?
Yes, I know it. I heard the song, but that doesn't really explain why it's written on her schedule.
It's stuck in my head.
So,
So that's a 21 deception.
okay, natural one.
Base.
Can I get in on that?
So, you hand. How long does this item last?
They don't last very long, so I hand it to him and they go, bye! And leave.
So the only confusing part is that his job is he was going to also transport you guys magically back to.
You're right. Is he gonna do that really quick soon?
Yes.
Sweet. I hand it to him
Okay.
and hope he sends us
So
home.
he takes all 5 stones, and then he goes, "All right, let's transport you back." And then you see him just drawing runes on the ground, kind of thing.
There are lines on the floor.
Yeah, and so as he's drawing these runes around, he's like, "All right, grab hands."
Andrew's balancing a die on his nose while he does.
I'll see you guys later. And you guys, and you are now back in the biblioplex.
Nice.
Oh, butt naked, good.
Yes, in the biblioplex.
Show it.
And I think that's a great part to make a pause. Vassie is butt naked in the biblioplex. Kat, you want to tell us about our sponsors that you can go watch this promo they're about to happen?
Yeah, go watch Game Master Monday, guys.
Yeah.
Nice.
Promo
Nice.
video next.
At last, I have reached the tallest peak in all the world, where the wisest person lives. Finally, I'll get the answers I seek.
Welcome. I am the wisest person in the world. Ask me your question.
What is my purpose in life? What should I be doing to achieve pure happiness?
You must stream Game Master Monday.
Come again.
Game Master Monday, the bi-weekly podcast that plays a new one-shot in a new system in a new setting with a new cast every episode. Listening to their funny jokes and wild stories is the only path to happiness, my child.
Sick. I'm going to go home and binge the whole thing right now.
What a nice kid. Oh dear, he fell off the mountain. Now they'll never know how good Game Master Monday is.
Welcome back. So, you guys made your way back to the biblioplex, and you're naked.
I'm going to my room.
Going to your room. All right. You're going to go find a new change of clothes.
I don't rush. I'm like, hey, what's up?
Yeah. It's you see a few people that you seem you know pretty well walk by my gosh, I'm trying to Greta boy, how you doing? Fancy.
Yeah.
Wow.
Could you?
I just got out of a... What?
Could you
What?
Because if they can see your tits, then they know what my tits look like.
Oh, okay.
I didn't even think about
What's that abstract?
that.
So now I've got
You make
one
big
arm
mouth.
across my boobies,
Yeah.
and I'm walking with the same.
Yeah. The last person that you do notice as you're kind of walking through.
Well, I was gonna say, Faerun does she's like, and she's pulls something out of her little pack. She's like, I have a disguise kit you could throw on if you really, if you want to.
No,
Are
it's
you?
okay.
What do you mean no?
I got clothes!
As you're saying that, you see Shaza go, "What's up?"
What's
And just
up?
keeps walking by.
Shazer's gay. It's fine.
Just keeps going.
Faerun's just gonna walk up behind you and you just be like, "What's up?" And then she's gonna start pulling it over you.
It's an oversized t-shirt that says, I heart. But nothing else.
I heart Strix.
I heart.
No, just I heart.
I heart.
Oh, it's probably something filthy that Farrah got when she was touristing the human realm.
Yeah.
And probably was just oh oh yeah, I heart BJ's. This makes sense.
Yeah.
Because it was next to a place that was called, like,
Only
Bottom
slightly.
Jaws.
Yeah.
It was just BJ's house.
Just Bottom Jaws. And she was like, yeah, Bottom Jaws was fine. Buys the shirt, and now I'm wearing the shirt, and it's like goes down to half.
It's like
my
it's I heart BJ's because it's a typo of BG's from Baldur's Gate. So
Yeah.
like it's just like they made a mistake and just printed the BJ.
Or it could just be fantasy BJ's.
I was thinking it would be funny if it was like an I heart and then it had like a little black area you could like draw on. And then she like hastily scrawls BJ's.
Pretty good.
Yeah. Okay, I like that option.
All right.
Anyway, I'm wearing
Now-
a size shirt.
And now you have that, and you can use it for whatever you need to for the rest of the campaign.
I'm
Congratulations.
gonna write that down.
My I heart blank shirt.
Yeah.
All right. So all right. So you're still making your way back to the room to change, or are you just going with a disguise?
We're
kit?
making our way downtown.
I'm gonna get shorts.
Okay, go with shorts. Okay.
I'm
Um,
running to my other class.
You're running to your next class, which is
The other one.
Arcana
Arcana
Botany.
Did we already roll for our redone thing for the...
you need to roll. You do need to roll for medical physiology still, so you can go ahead and roll for that.
Do we get advantage on that?
Yeah, you get advantage.
Ballin'.
You still get a D4 plus.
Ballin'.
Oh,
Wait, sorry.
Oh!
This is your lab for magical physiologies, where it can replace one of your low strength.
Come here.
Can we roll with advantages?
Yeah, you're sorry.
Sorry.
If you would have gotten all four, you're
So
going
sorry.
to with a D4.
I'm so sorry.
Does he get 2 1s?
No.
But almost.
Almost.
I rolled a 1 and a 2.
Yeah.
My lowest die was a 2, so I have not improved.
Okay.
I didn't learn anything.
I've gone from a 2 to a 17.
Well, you're still passing, Bassy.
Yeah, I'm not mad about it.
2 to 7, so you went by 15 points, correct?
Yes. Bringing up to a 97.
80?
Well, my acronym worked.
Well, you already were.
It did. It worked really well.
You said 97?
97.
I went with the wrong one. Fuck me.
Again, we're in the middle of this.
For magical physical.
Did you say that like that means you can't do things?
Cotton, would you roll?
It'd be very distracting.
19, so I go up by 17.
And
No.
then Farah?
I don't know what happened to some of my notes for like I had like a page with like the grades and then like stuff from that session. I don't know what happened to it, but I mean I got a 19, so I'm presuming that with a 93 I probably
Good
moved it up to 100.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and make that guess.
Okay. Fix that for you.
I don't know what happened to my notes for.
Did you start taking them on the curriculum spreadsheet?
Are you going to your next lab, Bassin?
Yes.
Okay. Which one are you doing?
It's Exploration 101, and I must. I have 60.
Going to Exploration 101. Going to Arcana Botany.
100%.
Farah, you going to Chromatic Expression?
Let's see. Well, yeah, you know, I'll go to chromatic expression.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Whenever you guys are done.
I'm done. Yeah, I'm going.
I have a question then. Let's say I don't go to my lab.
Basic Medical Orders, right?
Yes. What if I go to Exploration 101?
Uh-huh.
Can I, one, help whoever I'm going to, not necessarily just Passy.
I'd say you can keep them
But can I,
yeah.
but 3 questions. One, can I help them at all? Like, can I give them advantage or do something or give them
Yes.
more? 2, can I use that as a tutoring hour?
Yes.
3, can I participate enough to get the cool thing that you give out in the labs?
Depends. If it's learning a skill, probably not. If it's making a magical item or something, yes.
Okay, so
Yeah.
depending.
It depends on the situation.
Okay.
If you're like helping augment boots, then yeah, you can get some augmented boots. But if you're just helping them learn a skill, not really.
It is Exploration, so...
It's probably a skill.
Unless she's giving us carabiners.
I kind of like because I'm going to basic magical orders and like the chances of me getting a cool thing seem pretty high, and I want the cool thing, man. Does Vassy want
You
me
also
to
have
go with him?
100 right in basic magic word.
Yeah, so that's what I'm asking. Like, do you want me to come help you? Does Vassy want help?
I will probably be fine.
That's not the question. The question is, does Vassy want help from her sister?
I don't think Bessie knows she needs help yet.
Okay. That's fair enough. I will go to my lab for basic magic wars now.
What?
It's your lowest class.
No, I know. I'm playing an idiot.
Okay, I know. I love it. I love it. I was just thinking,
I don't
I was
know-
just looking at that and like, really?
I don't know if I'm aware of what her grade is.
No, I don't think you would share every detail about grades.
Oh, I absolutely do.
Yes,
Oh.
you do.
Oh.
She absolutely does
Oh.
share every detail.
Here are my grades.
Oh,
She has a
okay.
60 in that one.
I'm gonna go help her then.
Yeah.
I'm
This
gonna
week
go
is the only
with
one
you,
you're
right?
failing, right?
I'm gonna go with you.
Yeah.
Okay.
What did you ask me, John?
This week is the only one you're failing, actually.
No, I'm failing Tempest.
Tempest, I have 68. I read that as an 88. Yeah, so you're close on that one.
She was failing 3 of the 5.
I already got tutoring and cutting words, so I'm good.
Oh, okay. Two of the 5, yeah.
It was a rough week.
It was a rough week for everybody.
Me too.
Except for... I think you did okay.
I did pretty well.
Yeah.
The only one I didn't do well in was Threads of Life. But I got 300s and then an 82 in Chromatic Expression.
I mean, last week I had all 500s, so the fact that I don't have all 500s this week is a trapster.
So bad at school.
Alright, so let's go ahead and start off with Exploration 101 then. So you guys are both going there then,
Yes.
right? Alright, so the goal for this lab is to be able to recognize draconic runes and the different dialects between metallics, chromatics, and gemstone dragons. So they each have a different dialect in how they do their runestones.
I'm so glad I came to this. This is fascinating.
And so, your goal is to be able to differentiate. Oh, this comes from the metallic. This comes from the chromatic. And the reason why is because that historically, chromatics are historically been considered more of an evil, right? Based on falling Tiamat.
Like us, we're evil.
And then metallics have been considered more of a good idea, and those are because of Behemoth. And then the gemstones, you don't know anything about their leader, the head, the god, if you will, but they're considered neutral. And so by understanding these runestones are chromatic, I may be in danger, versus these are metallic. Oh, this might be a nice area, or something like that. So it's a way of warnings, using warnings while exploring. So I need 3 history checks from you.
Can I make
You'll have advantage because of the help.
Okay.
Can I make a racial profiling check?
Can I make a history or a religion check to see if I know anything about the leader of the
Are you good? Yeah, absolutely.
the gemstone dragon?
Oh, you said I have advantage. Okay.
It's a 9. I don't think so.
Now, yeah, just not talked about as much.
Fair enough.
13. 15. 9.
So 2 of the 3 you're able to pass. You look at the metallics, you're like, oh, yeah, I get that. I see the way they draw this. It's very jagged, right? And then you look at
Primal.
I wouldn't say primal, but it's very just like stiff.
Okay.
Like everything's very stiff and articulate. And then you look at the chromatics, and it's just beautiful and just ovalesque and very curved, right? And then you get to the gemstones, every single one of them look different. You just don't get it. Like, it's like this one's kind of it's almost like the facets of a diamond and the facets of a gemstone. Each one is just so different. Is it this kind of cut? Is it this kind of cut? And like, it's just the runes they don't make sense still. But the metallics and the chromatics, you're able to kind of differentiate. So you have the skill now, essentially. If I say, hey, look at this draconic runestone, you can ask me the question, is this metallic or is this chromatic? So you have that ability to have that kind of advantage.
I'm doing my own
No.
notes. I'm assuming that this is fine. Yeah, my lowest one on that was a 16.
16. Yeah, you would be able to kind of differentiate pretty well. It seems like you've had a pretty good fascination already with dragons and such.
I could probably differentiate because Mary can identify when someone's speaking Portuguese to me because I don't know what the fuck is going on.
Versus Spanish and stuff. Yeah.
Because I hear Spanish and I can understand it, and I know what French sounds like, etc. Portuguese to me sounds like it should be Spanish, but I don't understand, and I just go, therefore must be.
Yeah. Order of elimination says this, right?
Yeah, so I think Vassie can still identify the gemstone.
Yeah.
Even if she doesn't get it, because she goes, well, it's not chromatic, it's not metallic.
So it's definitely probably this, right? You know?
Yeah.
For you, you're able to clearly see the idea that each rune itself is like the facets of a gemstone itself. And so you start to understand that it's not necessarily this is gemstone, this is amethyst.
Okay.
It's literally based on the actual gemstone.
That's
right?
cool.
So there's a lot more of just central identification and how they do runestones.
Okay. Much more individualistic.
Yeah.
Between the individual like actual gems as opposed to a grouping of chromatic and a grouping.
Yeah. Yep. Absolutely.
Metallic.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. So that's kind of where that goes. So you can go ahead and roll. Thanks to the help and the success of that, you'll get advantage on your lab roll.
I need to do a 15 or better to pass.
Yes. Yeah. And just to be clear, I want to make sure that it doesn't go the wrong way. Gemstones and chromatics and metallic. I'm not saying that chromatics are evil, right? I'm just saying that followers of Tiamat typically follow along those lines, right? So if that makes sense there. But metallics can be just as bad. It could do something just as bad as a chromatic could.
I mean, I made that joke of like, oh yeah, like we're evil because tieflings.
Yeah.
She says it, tongue firmly in cheek.
Yeah. I haven't seen too many good representations of Tiamat as a more benevolent being, right? Tiamat's almost always.
Tiamat herself is not benevolent.
Yeah, right.
Tiamat herself is almost to the point where, at least in the lore of like last time they made a lore for Faerun, she was basically a demon. Or she was basically a devil because she's been corrupted by like the energies of the first layer of like the hells.
But you have there's chromatic professors, chromatic students that are absolutely great,
individual dragons and especially individual dragonborn.
Yeah.
They specifically say that there's no.
Yeah. How did you do on the roll, by the way?
19 says a 74.
Nice.
Take that.
Take that, dice. And generic electronic tablet.
Tablet.
Thank you
tablet
for
of no specific brand or origin.
This is just one of those weeks where Vassie's just happy to pass.
Meanwhile, I have a fucking cat t-shirt.
So,
Vassie, remind me one more time what the score ended up being.
74.
Thank you. All right. So from a 60 to 74, very useful lab there.
I can be like, we don't want Dungeons and Dragons associated with our backhoes.
Very cool. All right, that worked out well. Next up, I have Chromatic Expression with Faerun.
Hold on, first I need to do my backhoeing.
Can I ask a single
Thank you.
question before we continue?
Yeah.
What did I miss out on this?
Basic magical auras. So you were looking at identifying spells, College of Magic. So there was actually no item giveaway this time, so you're lucky.
That's still pretty cool, but I'm glad I went to help my sister.
Yeah, it is to correctly identify spells, College of Magic. So.
Okay.
It would have made you a little bit better on insight checks for counterspell kind of things.
Yeah, I figured that was where you were going with it.
Yeah. It was me trying to incorporate some of that single step gaming.
Maybe next time.
All right. So we're at Chromatic Expression. You are using anger while spellcasting or bardically inspiring. So you could be doing some slam poetry. You could be, you know what I mean, whatever the hell it is. But you're essentially channeling anger as the expression to amplify magic. So to do this, I will need 3 performance checks.
Okay.
Tell us about your performance, Faerun.
Madoff Schmittler versus.
Let me do my rolls real quick, and then I'll try to put them together here.
Okay.
Alright, so roll one at a time.
Weird.
So first one. What? First one's 17.
Okay.
Next one is a 27.
Hot fucking dicks.
Okay.
Is it possible for you to fail this roll?
And 25.
25. Fuck. Alright. Dude, this is some really good magic casting and chromatic inspiration. So you are top of the class in chromatic expression right now.
I'm inspired. I'm not even there.
Yeah. What's going on? Like, what are you doing?
Let's see.
You just give the entire class like a bonus to their freaking lab.
You're being used as the student. Misty Fjord's got you like as the example student
You're
right
the
now.
TA,
Like,
yeah.
Damn. I think what she'll do, and she'll pull it out of nowhere, right?
uh-huh.
Is like she'll just be like she'll start off like she'll start off with like a little and then she'll be like just screaming at the top of her, like just screaming like a screamo artist.
Yeah.
Was she inspired by Vassie's primal scream?
Yes. Her hair is just like flowing, and she's just like.
Yeah. As you do this, like literally, it feels like the clouds darken, like and like everything is just like literally somber, and you see Ragdor, who's in your class with you, is just like in the middle of like trying to like for his chromatic expression, he's trying to like put in a oh my gosh, he's trying to enchant an item, and he's trying to do some artificer shit, and he's working on it, and he's just like, oh, and you're just like inspiring other people, and it's just like getting mad. Everybody just starts getting mad, and it's just this group sesh.
I do love the idea that because I performed so well, I actually inspired everyone to get angry.
Yeah, everybody's just getting mad, and everybody represents a different. Yours is through your voice and playing, and Ragdor's trying to like fucking do some artificer stuff, and you have a couple people trying to create like chromatic orbs, and their orbs like turn almost into this like darker lightning force. Like it's getting dark.
They got so angry they created the hardest metal known to man, a freaking force.
And then we got a guy in the corner.
Yeah.
I'm kind of like I'm thinking like some cross between like the musicality is screamo, but also like Elle from Stranger Things.
Yeah.
Like some kind of cross between that with like the power.
Misty Fjord in the background, surfing, going.
I think I've killed Mary.
He's dealing me his personal psychic damage. It's fine.
Yeah. The one thing that her rage cannot protect her from.
Very, very good. Yeah, you. So when you get the roll, you get advantage. Also add a D4 to it as well.
Oh, hell yeah.
Holy balls, Mary.
Because you destroyed it.
You're gonna get that 100, huh?
Holy diver.
You've been gone too long in the midnight sea. Oh, what's becoming of me?
That's a big number, boys. That's what we in the business like to call a big number. Also, well, as big a number as you can get.
23.
23. Yeah.
I did it. Sorry, I snapped. I
You did it. It's fine.
I think you should just keep clapping.
Snap.
Snap.
Yeah.
So what was your grade before the 23? What was your lowest before the 23?
Again, it's one of those ones.
Okay, I got you.
But
you okay if you call it 5?
Here's the math, right? So technically, it's 82. So you take 82 minus 45.
Yeah.
So I got a 37 total.
Okay.
So if you divide that by 5, average is 7. The
average.
The average was 7.4.
Okay.
So
Do you want to add the difference between 23 and 7?
yeah, basically, like the difference between 20.
So 15?
Yeah. So add 15.
Yeah.
It'll be a 97.
18. What? Hold on a second. 23.
16.
16. Thank you.
So you get an extra.
So 98.
Yes.
It's late, okay?
No, you're good. I just want to make sure I got it right. Had to enter it. All right.
Poor dad needs to go to bed.
All right.
I like the idea. So I know
Okay.
Misty is typically like kind of like oh, I'm so shy. But I imagine when she performed, it was like a different person.
Oh, yeah.
And I like the idea that as I was doing this, like, and like creating power through my anger, she's just like out of her shell, like, yes!
Yeah, no, she's cheering for you because you're doing so great, and to the point where, and you saw when she did the water dancing routine, right, with the Mage Tower game, and she did this really cool stunts and stuff. When she performs, she's a different person, right? You know, she goes to a different place, and so you are assisting others go to the different place, which is why she's so excited. You know, definitely awe-inspiring. All right, Arcanobotany, Cotton, you going to that, right?
Yes, absolutely.
Your goal here is you're trying to understand and identify different poisonous fungus.
Ooh, I love poisonous
fungi.
fungus.
Yeah, poisonous fungi. And so you're going to be making 3 medicine or 3 nature checks, okay?
Oh god. Nope, wait. Let me find the right app. What's your kind of fungusy? You're still a natural plant. You literally got a fungus as your natural plant. Well, never mind. Fuck.
True.
Fuck.
True.
13, 8, and 10.
Okay.
Unless you're willing to let me have the 18 that's on the floor that I rolled earlier.
Did you actually roll it? Or...
Yeah, I rolled the dice and it just kind of kept rolling onto the
You
floor.
can have one. Yeah, you can have the 18. That's fine.
Sweet.
You actually legitimately rolled it.
I did legitimately.
Okay. So what's the total?
21, 10, with 3, 13. 21, 13, and 10.
21, 13, 10. Okay. So one of the fungi you're able to just complete, like when you look at it, you are able to understand that this one's not poisonous. This one's actually extremely useful for being used with, oh my gosh, I'm trying to think of the word. It's like an antitoxin. It could be used for curing people of condition poison.
Antitoxin?
Yeah, I guess it's antitoxin, right?
An antidote, I guess?
Yeah, I guess, yeah.
If it's fungus, it's just antidote.
So you now have a bag of 5. There's 5 of them in there. Of these mushrooms that will actually be used as antidotes for a condition of poisoning. That's the first thing you look at.
That's what Final Fantasy just calls them antidotes.
Yeah. The
Antidote mushroom.
Yep. The second one that you're looking at, you go, oh, hey, that's belladonna. And you're like, that is bad. That is very bad. And you know never to use that one. And then you look at the third one, and you have no idea what the fuck it is. Like, you look at it, and it looks really good. It looks like a candied mushroom, and you're just like, God, that's natural? My goodness, this thing looks good.
Don't do it. Don't eat it. Don't.
Would cotton candy eat that mushroom?
They eat it.
Yeah.
Oh,
You make a Constitution save with disadvantage, please.
sweet.
Oh god.
That worked so bad.
Wait, the other one is smaller?
No, 17 is so good, and 4 is so bad.
I saw the 4 and I was like, you looked at the
Quick,
other number and
eat,
went, this
eat
is
the
so-
antidote mushroom.
8.
Okay.
Unless this is disease.
It is not disease. Well,
Is it poisoning? What did you
it's
say?
poisoning. It's causing a disease.
I have advantage against disease.
Ah, gosh. Roll again 1 die.
Well, that sucks. It's even worse.
It's even worse. Yeah. Yeah. You.
How could Jester
have a type of cholera.
Disease of shit yourself.
It is a
What?
I'm being serious. This is it comes from a I'm trying to think of the word it comes from. It's like they call it the coral snake cholera, and it's this disgusting shitting disease that you are miserable if only there was something that would help.
I took the antidote mushroom.
You no longer have coral snake cholera, but you will have runs for the rest of the day.
Yeah, the thing about a cholera, well, specifically cholera toxin, is that it won't let your cells get new hydration, and it leaches water from your cells. So you're just spilling water in any way that your body can cope with, which is usually, the fun way.
In your butt. From your butt.
And it's not the bacteria that kills you; it's the complete and total dehydration.
I may have been looking up a bunch of different poisons and diseases today from D&D resources.
I'm sorry, Cotton. I'm very sorry. I maintain it is in character.
Absolutely.
Hey,
You have
What?
4 mushrooms left. Just
Yes.
she'll never forget that.
And now,
That's
look,
true. Now I know what it does.
advantage on the roll.
I will allow you to have
for the
advantage on
lab.
identifying that. Yeah.
So I get to roll it again?
No, you know what it is now.
That's true. I know what it is, which means that I know all 3.
You now know the Coruscant. That's what it's called. C-O-R-A-S-U-N-G.
I don't know where to put these, but
Delicious tea or deadly poison?
cool.
Coruscant. C-O-R-A-S-U-N-G-A. Coruscant.
Sweet.
Of course, it could also be this other thing, which is our deathly poison.
But at least you got the first one right. So, I mean, that could have been really bad. You didn't have something to counteract that.
But since I got all 3, I get a perfect pass on my thing.
You do
And
not get a perfect pass, but you will get advantage. You don't get to D4.
come on.
You know. You got cholera.
But I know what it is.
If that's not an effective way to learn what it is.
I can identify what it is. And when
Fine.
the teacher comes
Okay,
over,
okay.
I will have the name of all
Here,
of them.
here.
Yeah. Also, devil's advocate. Science teachers are in a moral gray. That's where they exist. If they saw the disease in real life, they'd be like, as a human being, I'm horrified for you. As a scientist, tell me more.
Flip that coin. If you get the pixie, you get +4.
Wasn't there the
I
guy?
got the
You
pixie.
get a D4 to it as well.
Yeah.
That's how you get my coin back, though.
Isn't there like the guy that literally tasted every element and then died? And like,
He almost died.
You almost died, yeah.
There's
did
nothing
not
fairer
quite
than
die.
the pixie.
yeah.
But the best part about it is that we do know what a bunch of toxins taste like because he tasted them and wrote it down. Like, apparently boron tastes like sugar.
What a god. What an absolute Chad.
The guy who discovered cocaine also discovered mustard gas and killed himself.
That's
Well,
just the price you pay for chemistry. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, come on.
By the way, I rolled a 19 and a 1.
Invented chlorine gas? What?
He wrongly,
Mistakenly?
unfortunately discovered.
Makes bleach and ammonia.
He's
and
also the
then
guy who
Almost
cocaine.
died.
He was actually trying cocaine for medicinal reasons, but that's not what we remember him for.
Because it's a good way to die. Mixing
It is a good way to
bleach
die,
and
'cause
ammonia.
You know what? Want to know how we know that? Because he died.
He died at 26 years old, by the way.
That fucking sucks.
Chlorine gas?
Yeah, it does permanent
Alright.
damage.
Yeah.
Basic magical auras.
I mean, I'll just
Yeah.
kill you right there.
That brings us to the next thing, which is Voice of the Tempest with Vassie.
Mm-hmm.
You're the only one that has a one during this slot here.
Oh, hi.
So you are trying to see if you can make people startled.
Huh.
So you're essentially trying to either jump out, yell at people, whatever would make people startled, right? So you're going to be making either free performance or intimidation checks.
Using my
Startle people.
No.
Betsy's got this on the block.
Um,
Cotton, did you already fix your grade?
they will
I
be
did.
intimidation.
What'd you get, Savannah?
I got a 20 and I had a 4, so it's plus 16, and I already put it in the
That's really helped out.
sheet. Yeah.
Is there because this is the next period after, so
Yeah, this is the next time frame.
okay, so I don't have anything to do. Can I
if
go?
you want to come watch me try to scare the piss out of my classmates, right?
No, I think what she's gonna do is go to the library and see if she can study a scroll or something like that.
This is the
But I'll let you guys do this.
2 to 4.
Yeah, no, you guys go do your stuff. I'll do after.
Okay. Let's see what we got. What did it make it?
Okay. The lowest was 17.
Shit.
17, 21, 24.
Alright,
No, 3.
you passed all 3 of flying colors. So what does Vassy do to startle people? Kind of give me like an idea of where you would want to do it at too. Is this like in the middle of Biblioplex? You know what I mean? Like think about where you want it to be, and then what do you do to startle people?
Okay.
I'll say this: I'm in the library now, so if you want to startle me, that would be pretty funny.
Here's a bacon jerky.
You know, it would be, but I also did the thing about startling and the way that Vax would do it is that she would use stealth if she had thought about it, but you asked me for intimidation, so I'm going to change tactics.
Still good.
A little bit, which is fine. And so what she's going to do is she's going to like corner the first person she sees, size be damned, and she's going to go, hey, asshole, come here. And she's going to just bully him into the corner.
Hey, what's up?
Who am I bullying?
Kind of a like a 4'2", like half human.
Somebody shorter than you are. Wow. Okay.
He seems like half human, half halfling. Quarterling, I think is the term they use.
I think I would pick somebody bigger.
Okay, pick someone bigger.
Yeah.
There's like a 6'3" Tabaxi.
Oh yeah, there's a Paxi.
Okay.
I go, hey,
Yeah.
hey,
No.
you want to go?
Where you wanna go?
I'm just getting in his grill, trying to like coax him to back away from me. Come on,
No.
you think you can take me? You think you have what it takes?
No.
And I go to the corner and I'm like, okay, here's what you're gonna do. I'm gonna leave you alone. You think you scream.
Scream?
Oh, God. And I turn around to my teacher and I go,
Brina's just go.
listen up,
Oh,
Brina.
sorry, it's Zafai. Yeah.
And I just keep doing that. I just pick the biggest person in the room and just go and just bully them into a corner.
Okay, yeah, there's like a tabaxi, there's a furbolg, and at one point you find a minotaur, and all 3 just fucking back down into the corner.
Can I say something like this is kind of funny to me? So like because you're not big and you don't have a wide wingspan, you're just like, you want to go? It's like you kind of spread your arms and it's kind of like you're trapped, right? But if you do that, there's still like options to run away. So I just think of you as like basically like a border collie where like, want to go? And then they start like going another way. And you're like, you want to go? You just kind of run back and forth and herd them into a corner. You want to go? Huh? You keep running back.
And at the end I go, I'm really sorry, that was for a class. Thank you for your patience.
Scary.
Come watch Mage Tower.
I will. Don't kill me.
No, I'm so sorry.
No, I just don't kill me, please.
No, I won't. I swear, I'm so sorry.
I get it. You want money?
Keep your money!
Okay. I'm never letting go.
Afterward, can I count on your vote for class president?
You know who is running for class president, though? Billy Hartman.
Can Billy Harmon count on your vote? Can he?
I start yelling some encouraging things because I realize I have an influence at the second. Keep your money! Keep your head up! Believe in yourself!
Believe it.
The fact that we don't have vote for Billy Harmon in like the vote for Pedro font is honestly a crime.
Hold on, I'm writing that down.
Vote for
I'm writing that
Billy.
down.
Vote for Billy. Vote for Billy. Like
Faerun passing out
vote for Billy.
with
Hold on,
mushrooms
hold on.
attached.
a little button motion like there's a like clip on it. That's like vote for Billy. Like, ooh, this for oh my god.
What the fuck is Billy?
It's Billy.
Must be quite a guy.
He is the absolute best, and you should vote for him for class president. You really should. He's fantastic.
That's it. That's the end. That's the end of the bit.
Can't believe I just intimidated a dude at putting a half doll on me.
I can believe that.
All right, the next, the last section that we have for the labs here is our life and death and pyromancy for beginners. And so for life and death, Cotton and Farah,
Yeah.
today's thing, you guys aren't going out because the Order of Light is taking the first. This is their like first day out, so they're getting a look of everything. So your guys' job is to work. You're actually going to be going to the pyromancy for beginners class.
What?
What the fuck happened? What is going on?
You went, Cotton Candy, and Cat went, yeah. And Andrew died.
Oh my god.
That's what she sounds like.
He's dead now.
Just like, yeah.
No, she went, yeah.
She was like, yeah, in like the deepest voice possible.
Yeah.
I'm just like, wait, hold on.
Oh my god.
It was like
Yeah.
the ghost of
Not
Tupac. Like, took over for 3 seconds.
So, anyways, life and death. You will be going to the pyromancy for beginners class today for lab, because the Order of the Light is working on making like I guess you could say like checkpoints. Thank you. Checkpoints all throughout Witherbloom and in different areas, and so they kind of need the premises to themselves today for those areas. So what your guys' goal today is to work with pyromancy for beginners. You guys will be doing this together, but all your checks here. Is you're going to be, for pyromancy for beginners, you're trying to make smoke patterns and stuff like that for communication reasons, as well as making little making fire dance to make little symbols. And your guys' job is to be able to communicate with the same symbolism and such. So you guys are essentially doing survival checks, is what's going on here, right? To see if you guys can be able to communicate in dead silence at night using only symbolism of smoke and fire.
Man.
Smoke signals at night.
Good luck. Well, the idea is that the fire would create a smoke, right? And so the fire creates the illumination of it, so you can see just that.
I see.
Yeah, if that's kind of like smoke at a bonfire in a way.
I see.
So in this case, you guys will all be making 3 survival checks, and we'll see what happens here.
Survival checks.
Survival, my
I
favorite.
didn't sign up for pyromancy because I'm good at survival. Performance and athletics.
Well, I mean, that's a pretty good number right there.
Hey, that's a natural 20.
You got a 9.
Yeah.
And 16.
I got 2.
And
Good
an
one, that's
8.
bad. 2019 7.
2019, is it dirty 20?
Yeah.
Dirty 20, 19,
Yeah.
7.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Unless there's something else it can be besides survival.
For this one, it is unfortunately only survival.
Jeepers.
Can I deceive the smoke into working for it?
No, I would. No.
Can I intimidate it?
No, not using that. What did you get for yours, Vessi?
Natural 20. 8.
Okay.
And 16.
Okay. And what about for Farah?
9, 16, 16.
Okay, so everybody at least had 2 passes, which is good. So for the most part, you guys, one due to your familiarity, one due to a natural 20, are extremely able to communicate with each other using the fire. You seem to be the fire manipulator, right? And you guys seem to be doing more hand-signed stuff to communicate, right? And you kind of learn to do some flute calls, like you do some like flute, like kind of like how birds can like make different sounds and such.
Yeah.
You kind of you manipulate your flute. So we have like hand signals, flute, and we have fire, all being manipulated to use to communicate at dead night, like just darkest night, right? Which is really really cool for you guys. So what that means going forward, like logistically for the game, is that when we have these like really nighttime settings, you guys are trying to be stealthy and stuff like that. I'm not going to punish you guys much with communication and strategizing, right? Because you're not going to be making much noise, but you obviously can talk.
Just me.
Yeah, just you. Yeah.
We'll teach you.
I would assume that because you have so far always gone to her pyromancy for beginners, that you at least went to this.
Yeah.
So I would say you're able to look at the symbols and stuff like that. All right. Very, very cool. Go ahead and roll your guys' lab for that.
With advantage?
Yeah, advantage for this one. Yep.
Oh, good.
Yep.
Hell yeah.
Ooh. Well,
Yeah, if you're trying to learn the system, and it's for watchers as well, what I'm trying to do for the system is if you get 2 out of the 3, you get advantage if you succeeded on it, right? If you get none of them, it's disadvantage. 1 is just normal. And if you get all 3, it's advantage with the D4. This is essentially what it comes out to.
Fail all 3, then it feels bad. Also, that's a pretty big number over there, Nate.
I know. I got really good this time.
So let's go with anybody who's ready first.
I rolled a 10, which gives me an extra 8, which puts me at an 80.
I forget you. 4.
For life and death? Nice, that's good for you.
Did you tutor
Yeah,
me in
that's-
Threads of Life, right?
It's very difficult for me to keep track of that.
Yeah.
If you say so,
I need
then I
to
will agree with
do
you.
it too.
Do you remember what the tutor role was? Did you write that down?
Do you need me to re-roll it?
It's mostly just no, not that I need to re-roll it. I'm trying to do backtracking because I don't have my grades. Like I said, the note was gone for some reason, so I don't have my grades.
Right.
But I assume I got tutored for this one, and I still didn't pass.
Okay.
Well, hey, it's recorded.
Yeah, so we can go back and look at
That's
it.
We
true.
can
Yeah, that's no problem.
we can review that.
Yeah, so just get what you can get now, and then if you can, send me a text, and I'll go back and press one.
Okay.
Y'all, this is the first week I've passed all my classes.
Nice.
Because it was a rough week for us at homework, so
Yeah, I got a lot of
Good
tutors.
recovery, everybody.
yeah, good labs.
Great
Labs helped
buddies.
today. What you got?
98.
98. This is for pyromancy, so you went up by 10. Nice.
I've been killing it in pyromancy the first week.
What are you at right now, Nate?
I'm at 64, but I definitely passed because I got a natural 20.
Nice.
I don't know how much I'm passing, but
Yeah.
Hey, man, not failing is pretty good.
Yeah, I feel like you must have rolled really low for that. You get a 64. Let's go ahead, until we find out that tutor thing, let's go ahead and add a 16 to you. Does that sound good?
yeah, that sounds fine.
So that puts you at what, 80?
Yes.
And then we'll figure out from the recording what the other part is.
Put 80 in parentheses. Well, put 64 in parentheses.
Next to it, I mean?
Yeah, just so we can keep track.
That's no problem. 64.
Mm-hmm. I'll change the red.
All right, very, very cool. All right. With that being said, we have completed our labs. You guys take your long rest, right? So if you haven't yet, you now have a full long rest from that day.
The
A
question,
long-ass day.
the question I wanted to do after you tell it, is like, since I didn't go to some of the labs now,
Yeah.
could I go? I wanted to go to the library and see if I could either study a scroll of some sort to learn a spell of some or something like that, or something similar to that, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Do you want to do it during lab day, or you want to do it during weekend day?
Well, I figured I would go to the library and check out like something, and then
Yeah.
go to the thing because like I have like a good 2 hours.
Yeah,
or so.
big chunk day.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So let's say go ahead and do a investigation check.
16 plus investigation. I think it's a plus 4. So at least a dirty 20. No, it's plus 6, so 22.
Okay. Can you remind me what you're looking for?
I'm basically trying to look for spells that can give me like advantages. I was thinking something that isn't listed in one of the
You're looking for a spell book or like a spell scroll?
a spell scroll,
Spell
essentially. Yeah.
Okay.
Looking for a scroll.
Okay. And lower level? Like what level are you looking at for?
I mean, I can only learn up to level 2, so I was thinking something along the lines of like catapult or something like easily to like a false life or something.
Yeah, if there's a specific spell you're looking at, a 22, I would definitely grant it for you.
Okay, fair enough. I think the thing that makes the most sense, and I don't think this is given by any of your classes, is identify.
Okay, yeah. You want to do identify?
Yes.
All right, so go ahead and you have a scroll of identify.
Mhm.
It will take time to copy it
Yes,
and stuff like that, but yeah, you now have a scroll of identify.
Awesome.
Look at that. 22 perfectly fine for that.
Over the weekend, Farah wants to go. Well, are we doing over the weekend stuff?
Not yet. Well, just
Okay.
finish with that bit.
Okay.
Sorry.
For that part, we're doing something new that you guys recommended, thanks to Andrew's system. Let's go ahead and do random encounter. Roll d12.
Okay.
So you guys who haven't ever found this yet, Andrew does the thing where he has everybody roll d12, and then the DM rolls d12, and if one of those match, then there's an encounter. So it doesn't have to be a fight, but some type of encounter, right? And so we're going to start incorporating that at least in our weekend shenanigans here. I literally called it weekend shenanigans. So there you go.
I mean, it's the syllabus of shenanigans. Makes sense.
All right, we'll start over here.
3.
1. 10.
10 is the answer.
Yay!
Okay. So we did the same thing.
Yeah, we did.
All right, you guys. At some point during the weekends, 3 days, right? The life. You make your way to Firejolt Cafe, and outside you see Aurora,
Great.
Love it.
and she's standing out there, and she just kind of looks upset.
What's the matter, Aurora?
Oh, that's her friend.
Yeah.
I figured it out.
That's the Dratmere.
I figured it out.
I have a gig tonight to
Mhm.
Firejolt, and our flute player got frog fever.
Oh no.
Frog fever. Is it
You've never-
contagious?
It is contagious if you share drinks with people. She has like this big swelling in her throat.
Oh no.
Yeah, it's
That's not good.
really debilitating. It's not life threatening, which is good. But, apparently gnomes and dragonborn can't be affected by it. By the way,
Well, that's
I didn't know that.
peculiar.
Have you?
Yeah, but there's like a fever that comes through, and it's really bad. Like usually it happens when people are sharing cups, sharing food, and stuff like that, and it just gets passed through. Yeah. So, anyways, I need assistance. I need someone who can play like fruit, and some people like handing out brochures and stuff like that.
I know people who play the flute. Well, one in particular.
I know a single person who plays the flute.
Yeah.
I don't play the flute.
That's well,
I mean, Farah, you play. We're in band together. So, I mean, would you be willing to?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Would you be able to be familiar with these? And she hands you a list of 5 songs.
Farah just looks like she like. Usually, like she's kind of like, oh, what is that? What is that? But she's like looking at the music. Yep, yeah, I got it.
Yeah. So, you have Stradula,
Strixhaven.
Master of Marionettes.
Uh-huh.
okay.
Wish I Had a Solar.
Mm-hmm.
Excellent.
Black Hole Snarl. And Bring Me to Death.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
And she she's just like, yeah, so this is, I mean, these are my go-tos, so yeah, you feel comfortable like you could do these?
Yeah, definitely.
Would any of you guys be willing to help promote it and stuff?
Yes,
Yeah, where is it?
absolutely.
Oh yes, she hands you some like brochures and stuff like that, and it just says like the Dampier's fever, like that. And she's like, I don't really have a name for the group yet, so we're all Dampiers. It's okay. You don't have to be Dampiers. Thank you for helping. But
How would one even go about doing that?
Oh, there's ways.
Okay. Okay.
You should talk to Valentine.
Maybe.
You should talk to Valentine.
He's
Oh,
really
I
fun
talk to
talk
Valentine a lot. We have many conversations.
That's
that
good.
are-
He's the best.
Valentine likes to talk to her at least.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he's really chill. But if you guys could just like help out, promote and stuff like that, and the gigs tonight. So thank you so much.
I'll take them. I'll go to the Biblioplex and
30 gold each sound good.
30.
Ooh,
Cool. That's
Why not?
Well, I make so much in tips, so I figured 30 gold. I'm sorry, it's not as much.
No, it's great.
Yeah, people give me tips like crazy.
I can't imagine why.
Yeah,
Interesting.
she's
It's 'cause you're hot.
She's in like, thanks. You too.
Fur is already holding out
Hey.
2
I
gold.
saw you naked. I saw you naked in the
Cool.
Biblioplex, by the way.
Calm down, Sims.
Thanks. I work out.
Yeah, I can tell. I wear a corset. It makes me feel better, but it pushes them up.
They look real pushed, real good.
So, all right, let's get started. So let's have our non-performers. You guys are gonna be doing persuasions and whatever you guys tell me how you guys are gonna get people to come check out the show. People are just walking by Firejolt. People in the Firejolt get them to stay. It's like the person's like, "Hey, stay by. I got a comedy show going on." What are you guys doing to get this going?
Astra, what we used to do for dock blockers.
Okay. I've got fancy glamour weave now, so it gives me a bonus.
Yeah. I'll attract him in. You knock him out.
Absolutely.
All right. So I run over with my fat stack of flyers,
Okay.
and I put them on the ground, and I climb atop a tree or a pole or something, and I just in the biggest what the fuck is his name? Voice of the Tempest approved.
Sophia.
Zephyr, yeah.
Yeah.
Zephyr approved voice. Just go, "Hey, are you bored on this weekend? But we got something for you! Come on, don't be shy, you fucking cowards!" It worked for
Nice.
dock blockers.
It did work for dock blockers. Fassi is doing what she knows.
And she's like doing like a spinning thing. She's like gesturing as being as big as her little teeny tiny body can.
Very cool. All right, give me performance. Yeah. Advantage because you're definitely helping out here.
Yeah.
When I hear the song, I can't stop thinking about Jean's getting dunked on.
11.
11.
I rolled a 9 and a 2.
Okay, so you get, I'd say out of like a crowd of 50 people walking by, you get about 23 of them or so. And so as you're like they're walking by, like, yeah, that sounds really good. The rest of them just kind of keep going.
That's fine.
But
23
you got the first group. Tell me how you want to keep going. Let's go to you, see if you get some more.
Well, it's like a metal show, right?
Yeah.
I-
Very, very, very metal. Very.
Yeah. So I'm trying to kind of like embody that kind of like energy. So like instead of the usual gold, like the green that I've got,
Yeah.
it's like this stormy black with like lightning strikes coming
Nice.
off it, and I'm looking like high energy. I'm trying to like match.
Super Nightwish. I got
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, are you ready to rock?
Yeah.
Do you want to rock? Do you want to feel the energy? And like it's like there's like lightning coming off.
Yeah. I like it. Give me persuasion or performance from you with advantage.
I did roll it already.
Okay.
I got performance, you said?
Yeah, persuasion or performance. Other one.
Okay. I rolled pretty good. That's why I didn't want to re-roll. My performance is +2, which means it is a 25 all.
25. Okay. So with the 25, you're able to, let's say the next group of like 30, so you get like 25 out of the 30.
Yeah.
that come by. So between your 23 and this, 25, we got 48 people now already starting to hit.
Flinging flyers.
And I did use the
Bardic Inspiration.
not the Bardic Inspiration. I used the Uncommon Glamour Weave.
Okay.
I can do that once per day.
Okay, good enough.
What I am going to do, however, is I'm going to take this big bundle of flyers
Mm-hmm.
and cast Levitate on it. I'm going to throw it in the air and just kind of
Let them
spread out.
Yeah. Yeah, so people, just like at college when you walk by and someone hands you paper, you just kind of take it because you hand it.
Yeah.
People are like, what? Oh, yeah. Like
Yeah.
kind of that. And then like they see the picture of Aurora, like, yeah,
Fair and valid.
You want to rock out? You want to see somebody who's smoking hot? I've got the event for you.
yeah. You guys are just selling it.
What we do?
What do you
That's what
do?
we do.
So I'm mixing my really big poofy pink skirt with like a bunch of black leather because I'm cool and I know what metal shows are about.
Black leather is it. You've got it, girl.
And I fed Billy Harmon some of the stuff that they keep on hand to make him really, really big,
Yeah.
like 10 minutes ago, so that he can be really big.
Yeah.
And I also summon up my familiar buddies, which are little toads. So there's also 3 little sparkly toads.
Avis is definitely a raven for this performance.
That's a flock of familiars. Yeah. And then, because I can do it once a day, I cast Beast Bond as I pull out 3 more toads from the hat of...
Jeez.
There's nothing more metal than toads.
There's a lot of toads. All right.
Hasn't this place had enough toads? I'm kidding.
from the hat of vermin. And now, see, usually these toads would just run away, but I've got Billy Harmon and my Beast Bond on one of them, and the other 3 like familiar toads being like, "Hey, we're really cool. Hang out with us."
If there's anything that I know, it's that Billy Harmon is like the coolest toad.
Yeah.
And
He's
all the other
also
toads want to
wearing
hang
leather.
out with Billy Harmon. For sure.
He's
For
got,
class
like,
president.
like a spiked collar, leather kind of
Okay.
thing
All
on.
right. So I'll say, gosh, this is an interesting one.
Can my 3 vermin hats chill with me?
Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, they're chill. I think you get advantage on whatever you roll. I'm just trying to think about the charisma stat it is. I think it's a persuasion stat.
Sweet.
And then make it with advantage because you have all these toads doing it for you.
I mean, the only way it would be better is if it were deception, but that feels
Probably just
weird.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Hey, this isn't a metal show at all.
Yeah.
Come and watch the awesome show that all my friends are in. That would be a 23.
We are fucking killing it.
Shit. All right. So at this point, the toads are dispersing. They're going everywhere. You're just kind of you're dancing. You have Vasti like just come one, come all. Astra's got this levitate going on, and as the toads are just dispersing, you have people like pick up, hey, this toad. It told me that. Oh, all right, cool. And then people just in troves, and so you have, I'd say, out of what'd you roll? It was a
23.
23. Yeah. So, I'd say out of like 40 people, you get like 32, 33 people coming by, and just boom, 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 people are just coming by a lot. We're getting close to 100 people at this point. So
How many people are allowed in the Firejolt Cafe? There's probably...
Firejolt has a 250 limit on it, but like it's able to like that's packed though. That's 250 packed. You know what I mean? So the factor is about almost 100 at this point. You're getting closer, and there's people already in there, right? So this is looking like a pretty good show. So let's go ahead and switch over to the performance set.
Oh boy.
All right, so let's see how good Stragula comes out. Performance check, please.
Slam in the back of my...
Stragula.
Oh no.
Oh no.
No, it should be.
Can I use my luck to help her?
Can I make it a 25 with deception now, since it's clearly not a great concert?
Oh no.
So, what'd you get?
I got a 1.
An natural 1? Okay. Well, Aurora got an natural 20.
Oh.
So,
Reroll?
sounds like a reroll because they both such opposite
I'm
sides.
just trying different things.
This was a bard die. It's not
I'm scared. I'm
Dude, the
scared.
dice are like, oh yeah? Oh!
Okay, that'll actually
Okay,
work.
that's pretty good.
I got a 21.
Natural 1.
Oh no!
Oh!
Oh, the turntables of turntables.
Oh, the turntables.
All right, Ben. Stragula is like this is the first time you guys are playing together. You know, you're stepping in, and at first, like drum sets coming in, and you guys are like, okay, all right, here we go. And you guys are just like, well, that doesn't work. And like you're kind of a little off. And then she's really doing really good. And then she is just tanking because she's not used to working with you. She's just like out of beat with you, like she's just not reading you well. But you're killing it.
Feedback.
Yeah, like it's not great.
As I'm playing, as I do well, like as I start to, it's a little. And she's like, no, she gets into it and she starts playing well.
Yeah.
I use bardic inspiration as a part of that process to inspire her.
Okay, I'll take that.
What can Astra do to help here?
Oh, this bardic inspiration clearly can't be on you anymore because we had a long rest.
Wait. All right. So the next one is Master of Marionettes.
Come on, guys. Is there any way I can help?
13.
I'll tell you how in a
I'm
second.
starting a mosh pit.
I am a performer. I could be performing
Yeah.
if we need to.
So 12 for me, and you got 13.
Yeah, I got 13.
Master of Marionettes is better than what was going on with Strixhaven. As in, like, no one's outperforming the other, really, right? Due to the two rougher... whose is this guy?
That's his. That's the bardic inspiration.
Yeah,
I just used it.
Oh, you use it?
Yeah, that's how I got
No, Aurora.
So, no one's outperforming. It's getting better, but two bad performances mean I need you guys to each roll some type of charisma check to keep people inside. Yeah, I mean?
It's me starting the mosh pit, which I'm going to use. I'm going to use intimidation.
Can I deceive them into thinking it's better than they thought it was? Guys, this is the best thing I've ever heard. Isn't it amazing?
Actually, wait. Oh. I got a great idea.
Okay.
I'm going to magically trigger Silvery Barbs to give her a reroll on that check, right?
Can you use Silver Barbs on non-attack? I thought it was on attack.
It's a reaction, yeah.
Or when you take when a creature within 60 feet of yourself succeeds on an attack roll, or when succeeds on an attack roll, an ability check, or a saving throw.
Yeah, no.
But they're not succeeding.
I did not succeed, yeah.
I rolled
Good idea, though. Good idea, though. I like it.
I rolled a 19 on a persuasion check to
Keep
kind of
people
like get people like going, like just trying to keep people involved, like get people drinks, like that kind of thing.
I got a 14 to false hype them.
I got a 10 to start the pit.
Okay, with that being said, I'll tell you guys, out of the people leaving, you keep 80% of it. The ones leaving, like only 20% make it out, right? Everybody's like, okay, let's keep it going, all right? With that being said, back to this one is, I wish I had a soul.
How could you do this to me? How could you do this?
It's my ever again.
He
I
did.
did.
Oh, no.
I got a 27.
27? Natural 1.
You're killing me.
I know. This is crazy. This is crazy.
There has to be something I can do to help. There has to be something I can do.
You're keeping
Can
it there.
I use the help action to give her advantage somehow?
Alright, so are you a musician?
We're dancers.
We're dancers.
I can play the guero.
Because this is her singing, is what she's rolling for. So the music is sounding good, right? The singing is not great.
I can put really awesome black tentacles up in front of her.
I'm just gonna look at her and I'm gonna be like,
It's like, yeah, it's still a little feverish.
oh no.
Alright.
Oh god.
Give her an antidote.
Yeah. I slip her an antidote.
Okay, you have advantage on the next one.
Also,
I'm playing Frog Fever at this point. 2 natural ones.
make sure when you're rolling the Bardic Inspiration die that you are re-rolling again because you get advantage on the Bardic die.
I rerolled the Bardic die, you mean?
Yeah, you re-roll the Bardic die and choose the better of the two.
Okay, cool. Alright, next one. Black Hole Snarl.
Come on, guys.
You can't fuck up Black Hole Snarl. I'll beat you up.
Damn it!
God
Come
damn it.
on, bro! Oh my god! Natural 1! Oh my god!
Okay. 21.
Why?
Okay.
Y'all are just
Holy
not
God.
made to play together.
Yeah, you guys do not have chemistry
So
whatsoever.
she takes the motion.
Oh,
Man, I feel a lot better. Sorry, folks. This is first time.
And aren't they doing amazing?
All right, I think I think we have one more song in us at this point.
Woo,
One more song.
I'm gonna roll again to try and get people to stay.
Yeah, go ahead. You guys go ahead. See if you can keep going for the last song. Maybe we'll end on a good note here.
13.
28 for false hype.
Okay. And then
13 for
Okay.
mosh pit.
I'll say you get like 90-something% of the people.
Okay.
All right. So you're
We've retained them for the
you
final
guys do
one.
your jobs.
We're-
Aurora's not.
It's rough. It's real rough. Okay.
If anything, they'll be like, the show was whack, but the crowd was fun.
Yeah, true.
Which means they'll come back.
All right, here we go. Bring me to death.
Dude.
I'm dying. I'm dying.
oh no.
So
Did you roll the bardic?
No, I didn't.
Well, I guess I can't really inspire on a natural one, so
I didn't roll natural one.
I did.
Just now.
Again?
No, not now.
No, for
the
for
previous
this one.
the previous roll, I was going to bardically inspire, but I don't know if I can reasonably say I was inspiring on a natural one.
I mean, you can. You're fine. Yeah. Okay.
Like, technically.
Then
Okay. That's not bad. She's a +7, so 3 + 7 is 10, plus 6, 16.
I got an 18.
Okay.
Okay. All right. That's really good.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. So
No, a DC of 15 is considered very good.
it's not the best. We didn't give the list of songs its due, right?
Yeah.
But the end of the night is a nice performance as we sing "Bring Me to Death," and the lyrics are, essentially about
Singing along,
being turned.
People are
People are singing.
Okay. Singing
Yeah.
along, yeah.
Yeah.
And the pit's going crazy.
Yeah. People. The pit's going crazy. You are toting it up. Like it is a good finish to a long week.
Yeah.
Cotton candy's
Right.
in the middle of the pit twerking.
Nice.
And with that being said, I think that brings us to the next 10 day. So that's a good spot for us to stop here.
Yeah.
Hey.
Wait, hold on. What does Aurora have to say to us?
Yeah, so Aurora is going to pass up the 30 gold, and she was like, "Well, I didn't make as much as I usually do."
I passed her back 5.
No, I still made way more than you, but like the apparently the music's not everything.
They're like, hey, booby.
And she's like, but yeah, here's 30 gold each. And then she goes, so I hope I didn't scare you away from like future, like coming to see one of my
I didn't scare you away.
No, we play band together. We haven't done this together, so it's a different set,
As performers, I can say, like, it happens. Sometimes you have some chemistry to work out. And you guys will get there.
That
If you
mushroom
guys-
helped out a lot, by the way.
Yeah,
Thank
it's like
you.
you're
Yeah, I
coming down
know,
for
right?
Apparently,
They're
I was getting frog
fantastic.
fever. No one shared any drinks with me, did they?
Not that I can remember.
Okay,
I did if she gave me a chance to.
Vassy is covered in sweat and like still like she's like bruised
I mean-
and she's like
Astra probably joined in the mosh pit for a little bit, so she's probably got some glistening going as well.
Yeah.
She didn't say the entire time.
Well, if you start getting feverish and starts having a lump in your throat, just know frog fever.
it's fine, we're
You
gnomes.
said gnomes were good, yeah?
Yeah, gnomes are good. Yeah, gnomes and
Yeah, we're
dragons.
gnomes.
We're good then.
Oh, you're fine. Yeah. You too.
I turned into a gnome.
Was there a lot more toads here today?
Oh yeah, that was
Yeah,
part,
those
that was
are
part of the marketing
awesome.
strategy.
Is that where the frog fever's coming from?
No.
Okay.
No, it was after that.
Okay, cool.
No, but seriously,
Also,
vote
toad
Billy
are-
Harmon for class president.
Okay. You're not like secretly a killer with frogs, right? Like you're not spreading diseases across the campus.
No.
Okay, that'd been pretty cool.
No, I'm like adopting
Not
pet
that killing
frogs.
people's cool, but
Pet
like
toads.
pretty nefarious. Like
It's pretty metal.
It's pretty
Yeah.
metal.
Yeah. Well, hey, Farah, honestly, like, you did good when I did bad. Yeah, you know what I mean? So, like, it worked out in the end.
Yeah,
We didn't both do bad at the same time.
Which, yeah, that's true. We definitely were in a bit of a balance beam there.
which is more I can say about Grayson's group. So, you know.
Or are they?
Oh, it's bad.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Is
He
it going
says
to be
he's a
like?
slam poet.
Is it
but-
going to be like a battle of the bands kind of thing?
Yeah, it's bad. It's real bad.
Well, I mean,
Do we need to hype people up for you to win the battle of the bands?
That would be really cool.
Yeah. Are
Yeah.
we gonna do the battle of bands?
There is going to be a battle of bands. Are you guys
Ooh.
interested? Or are you guys not?
I mean,
Guys should
yeah.
be.
want to be our roadies? Yep.
Do you need stage dancers?
Yeah, stage dancers. Yeah.
Do you
I
need a
need
Guero
promoters.
player?
that's what we're talking about. We aren't drafting.
You play Guero?
I mean,
Yes.
I don't
I could use a Guero.
actually.
Guero.
People really underestimate the
No, it's
importance
one of the coolest
Guero.
instruments. Yeah.
It is. Yeah.
It's a lot of technique.
We're not drafting here though. Is that?
That's fine. That's fine. Yeah, it's all good. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. Well, yeah. I have a lot of homework to do, so I'm gonna.
Do you need help?
Yes.
Oh,
I got you.
Oh,
Okay.
oh.
Oh my
So
god,
we
how
can
many
maybe get
times
some more
have you
tutoring
triggered something?
sessions during this weekend that we can talk about.
Oh man, how many times have I tutored somebody? And the only think about it, it doesn't matter.
All right, so we will end this session with the starting the 15 day. By the way, just the FYI for the 15 day is it will also have our next Mage Tower match during the 15 day.
Yeah,
We're playing Prismari Elementals.
Are we picking up next time on what we're doing over? So
Yeah, we'll pick up all over the weekend.
Okay. Yes,
Yeah.
I definitely want to do some I want to find the forge and the metal shop.
Oh yeah,
I-
yeah.
So here's
Yeah, I'll make
my
a
thought
note to
process.
start.
I want to construct. I want to work on building some symbols.
Okay.
Oh,
Let's say start before.
Lord/Artificer.
Okay.
Artificer.
Make a note. Other than that,
Show smart.
I think Kat, do you have a few things you want to? Where can they find us first of all?
Oh yeah, totally. Come and see us on Twitter and Instagram and Facebook and Mastodon and Hive and Patreon if you really want to support us. That'd be awesome. Because
Yeah.
honestly, all the money goes back to this, and I think we're probably gonna start donating some of it to charities.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
we
We
kinda
talked to a couple.
find.
Yeah, some ideas we have there.
But you can find out more information on that on Twitter and Hive and Mastodon and Instagram and Facebook, I suppose.
Some shout outs to people who do our music, right? A lot of today was Alexander Nakarada, Michael Ghelfi. So some really cool people. Sirenscape as always. So some shout outs to them. And then who's our sponsors today?
We are sponsored today by Dice Legion. If you use the code Lizard, you get 10% off on any dice or dice accessories, dice
Whole set.
rolling trays. I don't know what they have on their website right this second. I was going to say dice necklaces, but I feel like they don't have a lot of
But
them.
if they have it on their website, you can get 10% off
Yeah.
with code Lizards.
Yeah.
Also, make sure if you did like the show, leave us a like. If you really liked it, leave us a subscribe. If you really want to make John's day specifically, leave a comment
Yeah.
down below. What kind of things should they talk about in the comments, Mary?
I was gonna say, if you made it this far, please tell me, have you ever played a musical instrument? If not, what instrument have you always wanted to learn how to play? I'm really interested. I have played French horn and marimba.
And mellophone,
Mellophone and
And
French horn,
probably
lumps.
trumpet.
No trumpet.
I have
Never
nerve
played the
damage in my
trumpet.
Never
fingers.
played trumpet.
Okay.
I skipped a grade.
I did think of one that might help with performance like that when you're bombing a little bit. Gift of Gab.
Anyways,
Well,
it's
it makes
fine.
them forget the last 6 seconds. It's it could be like, whoa, that's a little wrong.
can we roll yet?